and a repressive government on Mission Impossible, followed by a notorious gun runner who kidnaps the younger brother and sister of one of the young writers. Now stay tuned for Living Dolls.
Mr. Belvedere, I left my ironing for you in the kitchen.
Thank you. I'll leave it on the curb with the rest of the trash. George, please, not after I've eaten.
I follow that rule. I'd never get to kiss my wife.
So how far did you guys run today?
Almost 3 miles.
Yeah, we ran all the way down to the courthouse and back.
Dropping off Wesley's bail money?
Go ahead and yuck it up. But we're going to be in great shape for that charity run.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Marsh, let's do the stairs.
You're on.
Meet you at the finish line.
First thing in the morning? Gross.
Oh, don't worry. I short-sheeted their bed.
I don't know. I think it's kind of cute seeing Dad try to keep up with Mom like that.
Yeah. What do you mean, try?
Well, nothing. It's just, Mom's younger. She's in better shape.
Yeah, but Dad's a man.
So?
So he'll probably blow her off the pavement.
Why? Just because he's a man?
Well, yeah.
Kevin, you're a sexist pig.
I am not. I just think men are superior to women.
What?
In sports.
Want to bet?
Bet on what?
The race. If Mom beats Dad, I get your car for a month.
Okay, and if Dad wins, you set me up with backseat Barbara Tenenbaum.
You got it, you chauvinist hellhound.
May the best man win.
Wesley, why are you dressed like Oliver Twist?
This big kid at school has been shaking me down for my lunch money.
And he shook you so hard, your clothes fell apart.
No, I'm wearing these to make him think I'm poor. Then maybe he'll leave me alone.
But if you've already been paying him, he knows you're not poor.
Nah, he's not that bright.
Well, Wesley, I sympathize, but you can't leave the house looking like that.
Then could you lend me some money? This jerk said if I don't give him enough today, he's gonna wipe me off the face of the earth.
I'm sorry, I'm a little short.
Wesley, hi. I saved your seat.
Yeah, thanks, Marjorie.
Hey, Wes, don't cut by today. Miss Rockland's not wearing a bra.
Miss Rockland's a tramp.
Yeah.
Why, Louis, it looks to me like Owens has bought himself a lovely lunch today. Yeah, and if he can afford to buy a lovely lunch, Ernie, he must have lots and lots of money.
See you later, Wes. I hope.
Come on, you guys, I'm tapped out.
Oh, did you hear that, Ernie? Owens is tapped out.
I could give you a meatball.
Say, those meatballs do look real tasty. And I'll bet they look tastier and tastier as you get closer and closer. Yeah, Ernie, give him a meatball face.
Hey, what do you guys think you're doing?
Hey, it's cool, man. It's cool. Yeah, it's totally cool. We're out of here.
I didn't mean to scare away your friends, but my mother told me not to play with food.
Hey, I'm Wesley.
I'm Lenny. I just moved here.
Well, Lenny, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I didn't really want to join the football team, but when the coach saw me, he got down on his knees and thanked his patron saint and stuff.
No, you didn't have to walk me all the way home, Lenny.
Well, it's okay.
Don't you have football practice?
No. Coach says I just have to show up at the games, and the other team's quarterback usually faints.
Wesley, I attempted to clean up your room, but I couldn't find the floor. Now, either put these away or I'll throw them out.
Okay.
Who's your little friend?
This is Lenny. Lenny, this is our housekeeper, Mr. Belvedere.
Wow, you're almost as big as my mom.
You must bring her by. And we can all play Twister.
Okay.
Come on, let's watch some TV.
Oh, you like comic books? Hydrogen Man and Cosmic Crusher.
Yeah, and this one, a guy gets thrown in a cage with a bunch of screaming, bloodthirsty hyenas.
Sounds like my average day around here.
These are kind of violent. I like Archie comic books. I like Jughead and Betty, and I kind of relate to Moose. Bet you think that's stupid, don't you?
Well, I never really told anybody this before, but I kind of like Archie's, too.
You do?
Yeah, my favorite is Mr. Lodge. You know Veronica's dad? I like him because he's really rich, and he always takes advantage of people.
Mom, why are you putting on makeup to go jogging?
Well, I like to look nice for your father.
Well, I guess if you can't win, you might as well look good losing.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you can't be Dad in the 5K. He's the guy.
Heather, that has nothing to do with anything.
Oh, wake up and smell the coffee, Mom.
Wake up and smell the coffee, Dad.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Look, Mom is 15 years younger than you. There's no way you can keep up with her.
Kevin, it's not like we're racing against each other or anything.
Oh, good attitude. That way you can smile and wave as she runs past you.
Well, if it isn't my good friends Ernie and Louis. You guys met Lenny?
Hi, Ernie. Hi, Louis.
You know, I'm kind of short on cash today, and the Salisbury steak looks so yummy. You guys wouldn't happen to have a couple bucks to spare, would you?
Boy, that's really nice of you guys.
Someday, Owens. Yes, someday, Owens.
Thanks, Ern. You guys are real sweethearts.
I would have let you have one of my Salisbury steaks. I've already had 6.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have tasted nearly as good.
Hi, Wes.
Oh, hi, Margie. I'll be right back.
My parents are finally letting me have that party.
Yeah?
Tomorrow night, and chaperone.
Yeah?
Yeah, to bring some hot music and plenty of Banaka.
Hey, Wes, I'm going back for 7s. You want anything?
No thanks, Lenny.
Okay.
What? What you made me do? You gorp! Oh!
I'm sorry. Jughead once did the same thing to Betty. She was miffed, too.
I guarantee you, he chewed her up and spit her out.
I'm telling you, she turned him into dog meat.
Grandma Hopnagel chasing Spot again?
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Here they come.
Oh, boy. That was really fun.
I really worked up a sweat. I think I'm going to take a shower.
I'll join you.
The more the merrier. When I get the duck.
I don't get it. I lit a fire under Dad this morning. I was sure he was going to go out there and annihilate her.
I can't believe you interfered like that. I am shocked.
You tried Mom, too, huh?
Oh, I thought I had her going.
Why are you two so interested in who finishes first?
Oh, just a little friendly wager between a loving brother and sister.
Cain and Mabel.
Maybe we just weren't clever enough.
That never stopped you before.
Maybe you should sit down.
I just really need to talk to you.
Alone. Lenny, I think Mr. Belvedere's opening a canned ham in the kitchen.
Oh, great. Maybe you'll let me scrape the jelly off of it.
We can't have the party at my house tomorrow night. My parents had to move their past life regression seminar there.
Oh, tough break.
We can still have the party if we can find somewhere else to have it.
Well, maybe we could have it here.
Wesley, you're brilliant. And you're so cute when you're brilliant.
Boy, Mr. Belvedere sure is generous. He even let me have the big half.
Gee, Wes, gotta go. You're not going to invite baby Huey to the party, are you?
Lenny, he's my friend.
Well, I'm your friend, too. And I'm a better kisser.
Hey, Wes, want to come to my house tomorrow night and look at my comic book collection?
I can't, Lenny. Saturday nights, my family goes Latvian folk dancing.
Well, that sounds like fun. Can I come?
Gee, no. You have to be part Latvian.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, what kind of hors d'oeuvres are you planning for my soiree tomorrow night?
How about some happy face cookies?
Don't embarrass me. I've graduated to more adult pursuits.
Fine, I'll put out the brandy and cigars.
Come on.
Don't worry. I'll prepare something pubescent. I suppose I'll need extra food for Lenny. Perhaps a water buffalo.
You don't have to worry about Lenny. He went on a diet. Well, see ya.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Hey, Kev.
Boy, big sale on running shoes in the paper. There's a pair here that might be good for you.
Oh, the ones I got are all right.
Okay. I just thought since Mom got a pair of those new Jackrabbits, you might want a pair.
Jackrabbits?
Oh, yeah, right here.
$190? For that money, they should be chinchillas.
Boy, she must really want to look good.
Or else she really wants to win.
Where are you going, Dad?
I'm gonna bag me some jackrabbits.
Your father spent $200 on running shoes? What do they do? Fly?
I think it's neat that Dad's getting into trendy sportswear.
Maybe what he's trying to get is an edge on me.
He wouldn't do that. Would he?
Come on, Viv. We're going to the mall.
Hey, pretty hot shoes, Dad. How they feel?
I don't know. They felt better at the store.
Perhaps if we removed the shoehorn.
What the heck's all that?
This is going to cut my wind resistance in half.
I'm gonna cut your credit cards in half.
What's the matter, Georgie? You scared of a little competition?
Scared? I don't even know the meaning of the word.
All right. Then put your running shoes where your mouth is.
You're on.
Well, I hope you two are happy. All you've done is turn a simple charity run into Death Race 2000.
Yeah, isn't it great?
All's ready, Wesley. I even finished unpacking the raw meat to toss to your friends.
Excellent.
Oh, yes, Lenny called. He had hoped to catch you before you left for your Latvian folk dancing.
Okay, so I didn't invite him. Actually, I'm doing him a favor.
Oh, really?
Well, he's big and clumsy, and there's going to be girls around.
Are you afraid he'll sit on one?
He just wouldn't fit in.
I understand.
You do?
Certainly. Why tell anyone he's your friend? All he's ever done is to save your worthless little life. Enjoy your party. Look, children, I bought you a nice bowl of treats. Perhaps I should have brought the fire extinguisher. I have an idea. Let's play a nice game of hide and seek, and I'll be it. Now close your eyes and count to 10. And remember, no peeking. I can't think of anything that would be more fun. Apparently they can.
mud puddle.
After you pushed me into that German Shepherd. Hey, Wes, who said you could have a party?
I did. Problem with that?
I'm gonna get some punch. You want some?
No, but I'd like my gum back.
With any luck, that'll be the vice squad. Ah, something better.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Look, everyone. It's Lenny.
Hi, Wes.
Hi, Lenny.
Hey, Wes, I don't get it. What happened to the folk dancing?
Well, the accordion player died. So I came home and there was this surprise makeout party.
Oh. You guys can go back to kissing if you want. Oh, boy, Cosmic Crusher in 3D. Sure you don't want to check it out?
Trust me.
I can almost feel it crushing the life out of me.
I know just how you feel.
I can't believe he just showed up like that.
Yes, well, it is annoying when someone you've kissed off turns up at a kissing party.
That's my point. I've got 5 couples out there, and Lenny. Who's gonna suck his face?
Don't look at me.
Hey, wait a minute. Where are you going?
Ask Moose.
Don't leave, Marjorie. The party's just starting.
Sorry, Wes, but the party's over.
Hey, Wes, everyone else is leaving. I'm going to go, too.
Oh, sure. Ruin my party and run. What'd you have to come here for in the first place?
I always come here. We're friends, aren't we?
Not when I'm around other people, you big jerk.
Well, how about some pin the tail on the donkey? Wesley, bend over.
From now on, we train separately.
That's not the only thing we do separately. You're sleeping on the couch.
Forget the couch. I'll sleep at Kevin's.
You know, this race is getting much more interesting now. There's a wager on it.
Oh, I didn't bet on the race.
Me neither.
Good morning.
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 Boy, Mom, you look like you're faster than a speeding bullet. Better watch out, Dad. Well, gotta run. Bye.
Heather started this.
I think she had some help from Kevin.
And your heartwarming idiocy did the rest.
Hi. Hey, Owens. Looks like you and the Jolly Green Giant had a falling out.
Yeah, looks that way to me, Ernie.
I think you owe Wes a little apology.
Yeah, a little apology. And a lot of money.
So what do you say, buddy?
Yeah, what do you say, buddy?
I'm sorry.
Owens is sorry, Lewis. You sorry, Owens?
Yeah. I'm sorry Lenny's too nice to use your ugly face for a battering ram.
You're asking for it, pal.
Oh, I'm real scared, worm lips.
You must want to die, Owens.
Better than smelling your rat breath.
Throw through the ceiling, Ernie.
Go ahead, do it. Listen to your stupid little slave.
Hey, you're bothering my lunch.
I didn't know you were still eating.
I'm always still eating. What'd you go and say that stuff to him for? You could have got yourself killed.
Maybe I deserve to. Sorry for treating you so lousy.
Everyone treats me lousy. I'm just a loser.
You're not a loser. I am.
Huh?
All I wanted was to save my own butt. I used you, just like Mr. Lodge. And you fell for it, because you're a big, dumb, nice guy, just like Moose.
I can see why you don't want me around your friends.
They're not my friends. They bug out the minute there's trouble. Not you. You're the only real friend I've got.
I am? That's kind of pathetic.
Come on, I'll buy you chocolate milk.
Make it a 6-pack.
take the dumb VCR so you can watch your stupid jock interviews all day long.
And you can keep the stove. You don't know how to use it anyway.
Hi, what's going on?
So you two all set for the big race?
Forget the race.
Your father and I have something to tell you. We're getting a divorce. What? I will decline spousal support in return for 70% of all community property.
70%?
That's it, Buster. Take it or I'll see you in court.
Oh, to hell with it. Anything to get rid of you.
Mr. Belvedere?
I'm sorry. I tried.
The only thing left is who gets them.
I don't want them.
I never wanted them.
Oh, my God, wait. See, me and Kevin made a bet on who would finish first in your race, and we each tried to make you want to win real bad, and it didn't work. So we got together, made you hate each other, and now you're getting divorced, so please don't, because it was all just because of our stupid, stupid bet.
We know that.
You do?
How do you know?
A little birdie told me.
So I take it you two aren't getting a divorce?
No.
You had to learn not to manipulate your parents.
Yes, that's my job.
I hope you learned your lesson.
All right, Mom, Dad, I'm really sorry.
Me too.
Hey, just think what life would be like around here if I moved out.
I can't, George. I get too excited.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Kevin and Heather do appear to have learnt their lesson and have leashed the dogs of war. George, however, tripped Marcia in the charity race and beat her handily. My, is she angry. Perhaps George will be leaving after all. We can but hope. Lenny has helped teach Wesley that friendship is a two-way street. And speaking of two-way streets, Lenny presented me with a valued gift in thanks for all the goodies I've prepared for him.
Hey, Belvedere, why is the string tied around my finger?
You probably lost your kite.
I think I'm trying to remember something.
A hint, George. Remember a certain special day when you were very nervous? It involved the woman you love and a license.
Oh, yeah. The day Heather took her driving test. Dum, dum, da, dum. Oh, my God, I did it again. I forgot our anniversary. A good thing you reminded me.
I wasn't reminding you, George. I was just saying your dum, dum, da, dum.
Hey, if I hurry, I still have a chance to get her something.
Hey, Dad. Where's he going?
To save his marriage.
Well, hope he brings back a pizza.
Oh, I thought Charlie and Diana were here.
Oh, goody. The arch feminists are coming.
What are you going to do, burn your bras?
It'll be a pretty small fire.
You can laugh, but it just so happens we're putting on a play Diana wrote. It's the first feminist mystery.
Really? What's it called?
Who let the toilet see that? That's them.
Come on, Wes, let's go upstairs and arm wrestle.
Hi, Charlie. Hi, Diana.
Heather, you will not believe this. I went down to reserve the school auditorium for the play, and they said we couldn't put it on.
They said it's too controversial. Well, I told you to take out the Super Bowl massacre scene. To make it worse, they're putting on the Miss Beaver Falls beauty pageant.
Now, isn't that an insult to all right-thinking women?
Yeah, why don't they just hold it at a meat market? We have to do something. Hey, I know. Why don't we boycott the pageant?
I've got a better idea. Let's enter it.
Enter it?
Yeah. Let's enter our own candidate, and if she wins, she can just make a speech denouncing the whole stupid thing.
Gee, I don't know. I mean, who would we get? Oh, no. I am not parading around in a bathing suit and high heels. What we need is some beautiful blonde fluff brain who will do anything we tell her.
Where are we going to find someone like that?
Hi, guys.
Major Bob for a bunch of leering spectators to judge like a side of beef. What's the catch? There's one thing. During your speech, Heather, later, we have to transform Angela into the perfect contestant. All right. We're going to make her charming and graceful and articulate. In a week?
Hey, Big Guy. You're not going to believe what I got for Marcia. An anniversary gift I've never gotten her before.
That rules out a cordless screwdriver.
Look at this rock.
That must have cost a fortune.
Not exactly. But it's not exactly real either. Hey, Marcia. Happy anniversary.
Oh, George. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, George, you're just the most generous man in the whole wide world.
I wouldn't say that.
Neither would I.
Well, I'll meet you upstairs. I have a little surprise for you, too.
Don't hold dinner for us.
You are going to tell her that that's not a real diamond, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Later.
George.
Hey, she's overjoyed. Why don't I just leave well enough alone? The mark of a wise man.
It's also the mark of a cheap man.
Well, you saw her. Have you ever known Marcia to be so happy?
George!
Yes, her voice reverberates with delight.
What's the matter?
I was running a bubble bath for us. I put my hand in the water, and your diamond dissolved.
Okay. I wanted to get you a real one. But Belvedere knew this guy and...
George!
Okay, I'll make it up to you, I promise.
I hope you can use a soldering iron.
Now remember, the key to success as a beauty queen is to talk like you're from the South and use 3 names.
Why 3 names? Well, all beauty queens have 3 names. Mary Ann Mobley, Deborah Lee Moffett, Lee Merriweather.
She's perfect. And so I say to you, stand together against this exploitation of our bodies and strive for the day when we are valued not for the content of our brassieres, but for the content of our brains.
Wow, that's real powerful stuff, Diana. But I don't think Angela can handle it. I mean, she gets mixed up on this little piggy. Oh, come on. You don't give Angela enough credit. I bet she's a lot deeper than you think. Sorry I'm late. I was driving around waving. Waving? Yeah. All beauty queens have to wave. It's a lot harder than it looks. Forget it. Angela thinks ERA is a laundry detergent.
There's only one thing to do.
Yeah, let's drop the whole dumb idea.
No, we still have one possible candidate.
Me? I already told you I can't do it.
Don't be so selfish.
What? Sometimes we have to sacrifice ourselves to a higher purpose. Fine, you sacrifice yourself.
Not with these guys. Heather, the women of Beaver Falls need your help. What's it going to be?
Hey, Belvedere. What do you think?
I'll get a fork.
It's not for you. It's for Marcia. I had it baked special. You know what's inside?
Knowing you, it's probably a miniature stripper.
No, a diamond ring. And this time it's a real one.
Why, George, you're actually imaginative.
Wait till you see Marcia's reaction.
No, I don't think I should. This is a moment for the 2 of you. Besides, I'm hungry.
Marcia! Hey, Marcia!
George, I still don't understand what's so important that you have to drag me out of the bathtub.
You'll see. You'll see. Happy anniversary.
Thanks, honey. You got me a new garbage disposal. Don't give me Technicolor this whole set.
And the whole cake, too.
Come on, you Julesy, cough it up.
Dad yelling at him won't help.
Well, don't you know some kind of doggy Heimlich maneuver?
Now, George, patience. Remember what the good book says.
What's that?
All things will pass.
You mean...
I'm afraid so. You're going to have to go on duty.
Heather, what do you mean you didn't tell her? Well, I was going to, but I couldn't.
Hi, guys. I'm raring to go. What are we going to practice today? Angela, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm kind of in the pageants, too. I hope you don't mind. Mind? As your very best friend, I want you to share in the joy of the pageant. But what if I beat you? Hey, just entering was honor enough. Besides, I'm blonde and you don't have a chance in hell.
Oh, hi, Angela.
Oh, hi yourself.
What's wrong with you?
Your sister is a regular Eggs Benedict.
What?
A traitor.
You mean Benedict Arnold?
That, too. She was going to coach me for the Miss Beaver Falls pageant. And now she's going to be in it herself.
So what? You're blonde. She doesn't have a chance in hell.
Yeah. But you have to be smart and talented, too.
I see a problem.
I know I could win if I had a coach. Mr. Big Brazier. Will you coach me?
Certainly. Go.
Then I'll have to drop out of the beauty pageant, and I'll never get to go to the University of Waikiki.
Waikiki, as in Hawaii? As in 8,000 miles from here?
Yeah. First prize is a 4-year scholarship.
We'll start in the morning. Now, once again, repeat after me. She sells seashells by the seashore.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Very good. Do you know why I asked you to say that?
Because a beauty queen should be able to discuss the environment.
No, Angela, I'm working on your elocution.
My electrocution?
Don't tempt me. Now, put this book on your head.
Is this the balance?
No, I'm hoping some knowledge will soak in.
Come on, Your Regal Highness. It's time to make your entrance. Dun, 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 dun.
What are you doing here? I live here. What are you doing here? Mr. Bombadier's coaching you. Why are you helping Angela?
Because if anybody needs help, she does.
So there.
Now, Angela, remember, pretty is as pretty does.
You're absolutely right.
Let's go upstairs and work on your makeup.
Oh, Heather,
Yeah?
what prompted you to enter the contest at the last moment?
Because it'll help world peace. See ya.
Dad, this is a stupid idea.
Wes, it's the only way. Come on, boy.
Stuart, why is Spot wearing a diaper?
Spot's obedience school is putting on a play called Gandhi's Dog. Okay, he joined the Canine Corps of the Hare Krishnas.
George, I'm getting a headache, and I think it's going to last a long, long time.
I don't believe it. $200 for x-rays and nothing.
X-rays? George, what happened?
I wanted some pictures for the family album.
Go ahead and tell her, Dad. If worse comes to worse, I have an extra bunk in my room.
Okay, let's have it.
Well, Marcia, it's like this. I got you a real diamond ring.
You did?
Yeah, but I had it baked inside the cake that Spot ate.
You did.
Yeah, so we've been trying to keep a watch on him so we know when he You know, so we could get the ring back? But somebody must have slacked off.
Hey, I had to go to school.
Well, I'm going to get that ring back if I have to search every lawn in this neighborhood.
Gee, well, most women get a diamond that comes from the heart.
Thank you. Welcome to the Miss Beaver Falls pageant. No other event captures the spirit of the town better.
Not since they canceled the demolition derby.
As you know, these young women are judged on their brains and talents as well as their looks. And now, let's meet our lovely contestants. Representing the happy guys of Beaver Falls is Joy Ann Adams. Representing the Brotherhood of Accordionists is Lori Evelyn Paxton. Juliet Ramona Johnson is representing the Skunks. I hope that's a club. From Van Buren High School, Angela Raskolnikov-Shostakovich. And Heather Velvet Owens. Velvet? Yes, representing the Machinist Guild, Sophie May Abramowitz. Aren't they lovely?
Lessons really paid off.
Yeah, much more than the yodeling lessons.
I've never seen anything so corny in my life. I know, the judges should really eat it up. I don't know, Mr. Bar Mitzvah. She looks really good out there.
Confident child. You can't fail.
And now our next talent contestants, Angela Raskolnikov-Shostakovich and her friend, Lynn.
Thank you, everyone. Lynn, don't you want to say hello to all these nice people? Hello, everyone. You know, Lynn, I wasn't sure I wanted you on stage with me. But wow! Because I was afraid you might give a wooden performance.
I can't believe I'm sitting here when I could have had a root canal.
A funny thing happened to me on the way to the pageant. And now for my grand finale. Lynn here will speak while I drink a glass of water. Go on, this I'd like to see. Okay, watch. Merry Christmas,
Thank you, Angela. And now, an interview with each of our contestants. Angela, we'll start with you.
Sure.
Miss Shostakovich, your ancestors are from Eastern Europe. In your opinion, why did the Berlin Wall crumble?
That's easy. Shoddy construction. We're in. She's falling. I feel kind of sorry for her. I mean, Angela worked really hard for this. Oh, snap out of it. Look, we made a surprise for you. When you get up there to make your winning speech, put this on. Beauty pageants are dumb. That way you'll be in all the papers. Please, can I have a few minutes alone? Okay. Just remember, we're counting on you.
What have you got there?
Nothing.
Beauty pageants are dumb.
Well, they are.
Now I know why you were so anxious to enter one. To sabotage it.
Are you going to try and stop me?
No, if you want to speak for womanhood, who am I to stop you?
Right.
And I'm sure all the young ladies who worked so hard to get here will appreciate your support.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision. Drum roll, please.
Don't mention it.
Good luck, Heather. You too.
Our second runner-up, Laurie Evelyn Paxton. And our first runner-up, who'll take over if our winner can't fulfill her responsibilities, is Angela Raskolnikov-Shostakovich. And our winner, the new Miss Beaver Falls, Heather Velvet Owens.
That's my baby!
Heather, a beauty queen, I am never going to hear the end of this.
Stop complaining. I'm stuck with Angela.
Well, what does the new Miss Beaver Falls have to say?
Here goes. She's so nervous she can't talk.
Maybe she'll throw up.
Well, when I entered, I thought I'd see something dumb and degrading. All right, let them have it. But it wasn't degrading to the women who worked really hard to be here, who really put their all into it. It means a lot to them, and I don't have any right to take that away. What's she doing?
Making me proud, I hope.
And if you want any more statements from Miss Beaver Falls, ask her. I'm turning it down.
Heather Velvet.
And my middle name isn't Velvet. And I don't want to be Miss Beaver Falls. I don't deserve it. And Angela does. Oh, I don't know what to say.
How about aloha?
For all concerned. Heather took a giant stride toward maturity, and in so doing, rid me of Angela in a few short months. Hallelujah. As for the missing Owens diamond, while planting tulip bulbs this afternoon, I made a miraculous discovery. Spot's hiding place. Apparently the little scamp had it buried there all along. I can't wait for George to get home. Won't you be pleased?
Yes. Hey, Belvedere, look what I got for Marcia. I had to sell my country club membership to get it. But what the heck? She's worth it.
I wonder how much I can get for this.
No.
I'm telling you, Mr. Belvedere, they aren't ready yet.
Nonsense. These things have been in this blasted furnace for over half an hour. Impossible. It's too wet.
I think I know what the problem is. Yep, the other clothes can't get dry because of these. Your bloomers keep soaking up all the hot air.
It's your father's fault. Why does he always insist on fixing our washing machine himself?
I think he likes electric shock.
He can use the therapy.
Hey, lighten up, Mr. Belvedere. Just remember what Kevin always says. Laundromats are a great place to pick up chicks.
I thought he always said laundromats are a great place to pick up change.
Yeah, well, just watch him master at work.
Oh, somebody been making mud pies?
Excuse me. Oh, please. They weren't mud pies. Spanky pushed me out of a tree.
Spanky?
A 5-year-old gorilla who doesn't like to share his blackberries. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm not quite making sense. I just spent 5 years living with mountain apes in Rwanda.
Really? I live in a monkey house here in Beaver Falls. How has Africa's loss become our gain?
Oh, the grant money ran out, but the University of Pittsburgh offered me a position as a guest lecturer, so here I am.
Well, neighbor, we must get together and swap stories about the Dark Continent.
You've been there?
Yes, I spent several years with Sir William Daly in the Congo. Actually, one of the tribes made me an honorary witch doctor.
You're not serious.
I have the shrunken heads to prove it. I'm Lynn Belvedere.
Louise Gilbert.
Boy, the attitude some women develop by the time they're 13.
Lynn, here's my phone number. Why don't you call me? Say after 5?
Oh, you can count on it. Well, it's been a pleasure, Louise.
Who's that?
Oh, just a chick I picked up at the laundromat.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop-kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
Oh, boy, your poor brother. He is achy and sweaty, and he's got a temperature of 103.
It's probably all hot thinking about his big date with Arlene this weekend.
Enough, you two. Now, your brother is very sick. If he needs anything else, he'll just call us on that dinner bell I gave him.
Oh, no, not the bell routine.
I'd like to kill that stupid washing machine.
I thought you did that yesterday.
Look what it did to Heather's jeans.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, I'm sorry, kid. Now, I'll take you to Kmart and get you a new pair.
Dad, they're great. I'd have to pay $100 for jeans like this.
Good night, everybody. Yeah, I'm afraid you'll have to fend for yourselves for a while. Try to avoid bloodshed.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, you look so nice.
Yeah. You got an interview with immigration?
Now he's got a big date with that chickie babe from the laundromat.
Louise.
Hello, Lynn.
Louise Gilbert, say hello to the Owens family.
Hello.
Hi.
Now say goodbye to the Owens family.
Mr. Belvedere. Hi, Louise. I'm Marcia. My husband, George,
Hi,
and
hello.
our children, Wesley and Heather.
It's nice to meet you all.
So, you met the big guy at the laundromat, eh? Was it love at first sight or just static cling?
As it happens, we both spent time in Africa, so we thought it would be fun to get together and compare notes.
Louise is an ethologist. She studies...
Animal behavior. Last night I watched Wild Kingdom.
Actually, my specialty was the mating habits of the mountain gorillas.
Well, that ought to give you a little insight into Belvedere.
It's interesting. The head of the gorilla family has gray hair, too.
Yes, well, I think we should be going.
See you again sometime.
Boy, I really like her.
She sure put you in your cage.
Kevin is upstairs quarantined with the chicken pox. And do you know why I have to bring him his food? Why I have to watch him wheeze and scratch? Do you know why?
Because when you were 3, Mom intentionally exposed you to the chicken pox so that you would get the childhood disease.
Why didn't she do it with you?
She tried. I scared the other kids away.
Well, it's the curse of being the middle child.
Hey, I have my own problems, too, you know. I've got a hot date with Marjorie tonight, and it's the old dad'll drop you off and dad'll pick you up routine. You know how embarrassing that is for guys my age?
Well, you could always steal a car and drive yourself.
That is a truly demented idea. Thanks, Heather.
Hi, guys. Hi, Mom.
Is your dad home yet?
Yeah, he's down in the basement fixing the washer.
Says he's just about got it all done. Whoa, Dad, you look like something out of Roger Rabbit.
A breeze seems to whisper Louise. Birds in the trees seem to twit to Louise. George, you know what the Surgeon General says about smoking dynamite.
You're a riot, Belvedere. A regular riot.
I know. And speaking of dynamite, I hope you don't mind if I borrow the station wagon tonight. I have a date with Louise.
Again? But you were with her all afternoon.
I was merely attending her lecture. Do you know, gorillas rise in the morning and eat, and then nap until dinner?
Sounds like your schedule.
Yes, well, anyway, tonight we're going to a drive-in.
Yeah, we'll have a real great time.
Don't mind him, Mr. Belvedere. He's just grouchy because you have a date and can drive and he has a date and can't.
Oh, don't worry, honey. Daddy will drop you off.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I have a great idea. You get your gal, and I'll get mine, and we'll go double.
You mean go to the drive-in with you?
Uh-huh.
I can't even picture it. Hey, Mr. Belvedere, we can't see.
Oh, come now, Wesley. I didn't think teenagers actually came to the drive-in to watch movies.
This is worse than being stuck with my dad.
Wouldn't be so bad if they didn't have any heads.
Forget it, Wesley. I packed the axe with the rest of your father's tools.
Marjorie, don't you think that policeman looks a little like Kirk Douglas?
Who?
Oh, I must be dating myself.
No, you're dating me.
Oh, man, I think we're embarrassing them.
All right, I'll behave. But only for a kiss. I meant a Hershey's kiss. Oops. Why is everybody else honking?
Because you started it.
Scientifically, that's called imitating disruptive behavior. It's fun.
Hey, you want to grow up? People are trying to watch a movie here.
I'm sorry.
There's some people act in front of their kids. I fear for our children's future.
Well, I hope you two are happy.
Sorry, hon. The washer warranty does not cover the problem.
Well, that can't be. I mean, I don't even know what the problem is.
Well, the problem is the warranty's only good for 36 months.
You know, that always happens. A thing breaks down right after the warranty runs out.
George, the machine is 13 years old.
Well, I can still be mad, can't I?
Well, I think Kevin's gonna survive the chicken pox, but they may kill me.
Oh, he still got you going, huh?
You know, I don't mind taking up his meals or changing his sheets or reading him bedtime stories like Babar the elephant. But making me sing feelings to Arlene over the phone because he's got a sore throat, that's really pushing it.
Well, why didn't he ask me? I love that song.
Oh.
Sorry, honey. I think that's your brother tinkling.
Florence Nightingale was a sucker.
I have never been so humiliated in my life.
What's the matter, champ? You and Marjorie lock braces?
It wasn't my date, it was Mr. Belvedere and Louise. First, they almost get us thrown out for honking the horn, and then during the intermission, they were playing on the swings and doing gorilla mating calls.
Well, where's Belvedere?
My best guess? He and Louise are probably in the snack bar starting a food fight.
Movie's over, Lynn.
I know.
The only two people here.
I know.
Over the chicken pox soon so the doctor can start treating his real problem.
What's that?
Women. He won't stop babbling about Arlene. I just found him trying to escape out of his window. One more tight-up bedsheet and he'd be crawling down the driveway.
Boy, I'm starved.
Me too. Well, you're in luck because we have eggs rancheros.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I made them myself.
But then I think about my darn cholesterol.
Yeah, and you know you're never too young to start watching your diet. Adios, Mom.
Bye.
Hey, wait a minute. Now, Mr. Belvedere is sleeping in this morning. I have spent 45 minutes on these eggs. I followed the recipe exactly, down to the hot chilies, and you are going to eat them.
It was nice knowing you, Dad.
Oh, Hallie, it was Mr. Belvedere out last night anyway.
Oh, gee, I don't know, but sometime around dawn, I heard him belting out an inspired version of Love is a Many Splendid Thing.
Maybe that's what set off the Huffnickel's dog.
Good morning, fine family. Beautiful day. Wonderful world. Life's fine.
There you have it, folks. The difference between a date that ends in disaster and one that ends at daybreak.
So did you have fun last night, Mr. Belvedere?
Last night? Oh, yes, last night. It was pleasant.
Pleasant as in you'll be seeing Louise again today?
Oh, Heather, Louise and I are not easily infatuated teenagers. We don't have to see each other every waking hour.
Oh, of course you don't.
We just happen to be somewhat compatible adults.
Absolutely.
Yes, I mean, I think of Louise as my new friend.
Considering that dopey-looking turtleneck you're wearing, your new friend must have given you one beauty of an old-fashioned hickey.
Nonsense! Louise and I behaved with utter decorum and civility last night.
Come in. Good morning, everyone.
Ah, good morning, Hickey. I mean, Louise.
Good morning, Louise.
Forgive me for barging in at such an inconvenient hour, but somehow your wallet wound up in my jacket pocket last night.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, and here are your Necco wafers.
Oh, I was looking for these.
Well, I have a 9 o'clock lecture. Gotta run. Nice to see you all. Goodbye, Len.
Goodbye, Louise. That was just a guerrilla gesture of friendship.
Hey, I'm not worried about the gorillas, big guy. It's you going ape over her I was thinking about.
Kevin, you're being ridiculous. So what if you lose Arlene? Look, you can't take off your mask or she'll see your spots, and you can't talk through that thing. So how do you think you're going to impress her looking like that?
Have you seen my attaché? What's that?
You mean this? It's one of Louise's friends. Yeah, that's it. It's one of the gorillas from the mist.
Kevin, is that you in there? What are you trying to do? Have a relapse? Now cut out the monkey business. Go upstairs, get undressed, and go to bed.
Oh, I told you this was stupid.
Sometimes I wonder about that boy. Must come from George's side of the family.
Hey, what's the deal, hot lips? Not going out with Lover Girl tonight?
Why should I, Wesley? We're not going steady, as you say in your simplistic American vernacular.
Hello. Oh, hey, Louise. It's the girl you're not going steady with.
Here's plenty. Get lost.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Haven't heard from you in a few days.
Well, I've been very busy. What with the spring cleaning and the Owens crawling out of hibernation.
I've missed you.
I must confess I missed you, too.
Well, good. Because the professor I work with has a cabin up at Seven Springs. It's on top of a hill nestled among the pines, and I thought maybe we could...
Go together?
Am I being too forward? I'm used to spending time with gorillas, and they usually get right to the point.
I'd love to go with you, Louise. Now, what should I bring?
Toothbrush, change of clothes, and it's a private lake, so a bathing suit is optional.
Hi, big guy. Hi, Louise. Oh. You okay, Belvedere? You look like somebody stole your ding-dongs.
I'm fine.
I'll call you, Lynn. 3 days and 2 nights in a cabin in the woods. Sounds wonderful.
I can't help it. I'm an incurable outdoorsman.
A weekend in Pines? Better watch out, big guy. That's how these women reel you in. Or in your case, harpoon.
No, George, I do not plan to get reeled in.
No man ever does, big guy. No man ever does.
The prospect of a weekend with Louise is quite appealing. After all, I haven't skinny dipped since that festival at Woodstock. On the other hand, perhaps events are hurtling on too far, too fast. The real problem is, old romantic feelings I'd long thought lost are stirring once again.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's it. I give up. I threw in the towel. I call the washing machine guy. He's sending somebody over tonight, and that baby's getting fixed once and for all.
Oh, George, I get such a tingle when you take command.
Well.
Whoa, Mr. Belvedere, you're looking really good.
Another big date, big guy?
Something like that.
Gee, I wonder who it could be.
Hello.
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 Aren't you going to introduce me? Us? Nope.
Oh, everyone, this is Giselle Hufnagel, the Hufnagel's cousin from Wichita.
Oh, welcome to Pittsburgh, Giselle. Well, actually, I'm only here for the small appliance convention. Why? I demonstrate small appliances. Want to hear my pitch for the Acumatic 1000 Mighty Mouth lint sucker?
I got no plans.
Oh, Giselle is only here for a few days, and I thought I'd show her the sights.
Why don't you start with my room?
Well, shall we?
I'll get it. It's probably the repairman. Oh, hi, Louise.
Hello, George. Is Lynn ready?
Belvedere, are you ready?
Ready?
Come on, Lenny, I want a disco. Woo!
Lynn, what's going on? Who's this?
Louise, I'd like you to meet Giselle Hufnagel.
How do you do?
Pleased to make your allegiance. Want to hear my pitch for the Decade 2 nose hair plucker? It's rechargeable.
Aren't we going on our trip?
Trip?
To a cabin in the woods, the pines.
Yes, the pines. Yeah, oh, yeah. Well, there has been... that is to say that...
I think you blew a circuit.
I'm taking Giselle out on the town.
What?
I know I should have rang and told you, but I've had so much on my mind. If you never want to see me again, I quite understand.
I see. Is there somewhere we can speak? Alone?
Patio's available, big guy. There's going to be some fireworks tonight.
Speaking of fireworks, I'm Wesley.
So what are you saying? Our big trip comes along and you simply forgot about it?
It must be old age. I'm forgetting so many things lately.
You didn't forget about your date with Trixie in there.
Now, there's no need to drag Giselle into this.
You're the one who dragged her in, remember?
We didn't agree to go steady, Louise.
Oh, so that's it. You think I'm crowding you. Well, if you want to play the field like some silverback Rwandan gorilla, be my guest.
As much as I resent the simian comparison, I suppose a little freedom has its advantages.
Oh, fine. Well, I sure wish we had this conversation before I laid out $150 for a black lace negligee.
Black lace negligee. Ooh.
You think she's going to hit him?
I'd sure belt you.
Where's Giselle?
I don't know.
Hey, Wes!
Lynn, you have me at a total loss. I mean, I thought it was odd that you didn't return a few of my phone calls, but I never dreamed you'd stand me up.
Listen, Louise, after you had invited me away for the weekend, it was all I could think about.
This sounds better.
Then I started worrying where a weekend like that could lead.
Well, I was hoping we could toast marshmallows.
You know what I mean.
I haven't been exactly comfortable with the runaway train we're on either.
The truth of the matter is, I have trouble dealing with the kind of feelings I have for you. The last time I felt this way, I got so scared, I had to go and climb a mountain in Tibet.
And you were hoping Giselle would save you the trek up Mount Kilimanjaro?
I have a trunk full of small appliances. I'm sorry if I hurt you, Louise.
Actually, I'm flattered.
The question still remains.
What are we going to do?
He got awfully quiet out there. Maybe she killed him.
Well, I might. I want a party. Well, what do you think's going on?
Oh, hey, knowing the big guy, he's probably letting her down easy. You know, giving her the old hasta la vista.
So, did you guys break up?
Not exactly. We're going to get married.
Does this mean we're not going out?
Next on Mr. Belvedere.
Mr. Belvedere, isn't all of this kind of sudden?
I believe marrying Louise will be the best thing I've ever done.
You're going to be the first broad on the moon, Louise. Pow!
It seems that Louise has been recalled to Rwanda.
If you're her husband, that means that you're...
I'd be going with her.
Tuesday, kick off your holiday the all-American way with Tony and Angela on Who's the Boss. And Kevin comes to the rescue when Winnie becomes stage-struck in the school play on the Wonder Years. After, the holiday celebration continues, with Roseanne working for a boss half her age, and Christine shows her unswerving love for Coach. Now stay tuned for The Dead Zone on the Sunday Night Movie.
It's Leon, Mr. Belvedere.
Louise Gilbert, say hello to the Owens family.
So, you met the big guy at the laundromat, eh?
Hello, Bud. George Owens. We met at the Pirates-Reds game last year. Remember I was the other guy there? Anyway, I was just calling to see if you had any openings on your sports page. Nah, I'm not writing for the Bulletin anymore. We had a little disagreement over my working conditions. I wanted to keep working, and they wanted me to stop. Yeah, well, if something opens up, I'd appreciate you keeping me in mind. Bye.
No luck, huh?
I thought it was such hot stuff another newspaper would grab me up just like that. It's been almost 2 months and nothing.
Oh, don't worry about it, honey. Something's gonna turn up. You just relax and try to get your mind off it.
Hey, Dad, you find a job yet?
I'm afraid not, Gina.
Well, don't worry about it, Dad, because Kevin just got a big promotion, Mr. Clocks.
I'm the new assistant manager.
Congratulations, honey. You must be doing a good job.
Nah, I'm just the only one there with a decent complexion. Anyway, now I'm going to be making an extra $1.25 an hour, so I'll be able to help out a little more at home.
Ah, thanks, Bill.
I've given Heather her 4 o'clock antibiotics. She sends her regards.
What happened? I thought she just had a sore throat.
We took her to the doctor today. She's got mononucleosis.
Mono, that's the kissing disease.
Yes.
Boy, the guy she kissed is probably dead already.
So will you be if you don't wash up for dinner.
Yes, nurse.
Anyway, thank you for picking up Heather's prescription.
Yeah. How much do I owe you?
Oh, that's all right, George. Forget it.
Come on, Belvedere. I can pay for my own kid's medicine.
Very well. It's $23.
Oh, then, thanks. Look, I'm gonna pay you. It's just things are a little tight right now.
I understand.
You know, honey, we would have a little more money coming in if you just went down
Hey, I told you already, I'm not signing up for that.
The Navy?
unemployment.
I mean, I've been paying my own way since I was 16, and I don't need any handouts from anybody.
George, it's not a handout. You've worked hard, you've paid into the system, and you're entitled to take something out.
I don't know.
Don't worry, George. I'll go with you.
Oh, yeah?
We'll pack a lunch, go down early, and get into line. We'll make a day of it, just like we do in England.
Sounds like fun.
All right. All right, I'll do it.
Good. Now you'll still be able to afford me. It's all right, George. You can take the glasses off now. You're among your own kind.
You see that guy out there?
You see the look he gave me when I walked in here?
George, he was wearing a hospital gown and a cowboy hat. I wouldn't be too concerned.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Well, I'm going to the movies, but I suggest you get into that line.
Well, what if it's the wrong one?
The first one always is. So you might as well get it over with.
Hi.
Hi. I sure hope I'm in the right line.
Well, that depends. What'd you have in mind?
I just mean I've never done this before.
Oh, yes, I remember my first time. Here, I mean.
Well, maybe now.
Anyway, if this is your first time, you're supposed to fill out one of those forms over there. The pretty pink ones, I believe.
Oh, thanks.
So how long have you been out of work?
Huh? About 5 weeks.
What?
I said about 5 weeks.
Oh. Why'd you wait so long to apply?
Oh, I don't know.
Pardon me?
I said I don't know.
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
I'm not ashamed.
See you next time.
Uh-huh.
Oh, stop that! Oh, somebody help me! Please, somebody! Oh!
I don't want to lose my place.
Senate hearings continue.
Have you been on yet, George?
They're still talking about all these guys taking the Fifth Amendment.
Well, pay attention. You may need it someday.
Hi, guys. Hurry up, Mom. Dad's gonna be on TV. What?
Hey, I think this is it.
You hear a lot these days about public apathy and people afraid to get involved. But happily, that wasn't the case today, as we hear from Shaka Spielman in suburban Pittsburgh.
I'm standing in front of the Market Street office of the State Department of Human Resources, where at 10:30 this morning, Mrs. Edna Wilkes had just come through this door, having picked up her unemployment check. Mrs. Wilkes, what happened then?
Well, I guess it was around 10:30, and I just come out of that door after having just picked up my unemployment check. Anyway, this man grabbed me by the arm and I screamed. And he pulled a knife and said, "Give me your money." And that's when this nice gray-haired gentleman came running out of that door, grabbed my assailant's knife away, and held him on the ground till the police arrived.
And that gray-haired gentleman is here with me now, unemployed sports writer George Owens. George, I guess the question is, there were dozens of people around at the time. Why you?
It's just I was in the office there, and it sounded like someone needed help. It seemed like the thing to do.
How long have you been out of work?
Huh? 2 months.
You told me 5 weeks.
Any prospects, George?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, nothing concrete, but...
What's happening? What's going on? Oh, hello.
As George Owens just proved, being unemployed doesn't mean being unconcerned. Reporting from suburban Pittsburgh, Shaka Spielman, Action News.
George, you're a hero.
Yeah, you never told us he had a knife.
Well, that's right. You could have been hurt.
Ah, it was just a little Swiss Army knife.
Yes, he came at George with a spoon.
Well, I say let's go out and celebrate. It's my treat.
Bravo.
All right, let's go.
Great. Hey, let's eat in a bad neighborhood.
Any neighborhood you're in, Wesley, is a bad neighborhood.
Mom, so Dad can beat up another mugger.
Ah, let's not get greedy, champ. Let's leave some for the other heroes.
Oh, come on. So what if we forgot Heather?
Morning.
Morning.
You still working on that thing? You were up half the night.
Oh, I'm almost done.
Hey, this isn't your paper. Who's Harriet Wallace?
Oh, she's just a friend of mine. I typed this for her as a favor. And $75. Well, we need the money.
So what's next? We start taking in laundry?
We can't.
The machine's broken.
I've been doing the washing down at the creek.
What are you dressed up for?
I'm going out to get a job.
You already got a job.
I mean one that pays.
Hey, listen,
Now
Belvedere.
look, George. The household needs the money. I have the time. So just forget about your foolish pride.
Okay, go ahead. Try and find a job out there. It ain't so easy.
You forget, George, you are talking to a person of many and varied talents. My only problem will be in deciding which job to take.
Come on, Miss Belvedere, we're gonna be late.
I'm coming. Go ahead, have your little laugh.
No, I think you look very nice.
Yeah, and you were right, Belvedere. You got a job just like that.
Hey, Dad, guess what? They want you to come to my school for Citizenship Day. They're gonna give you an award.
Oh, did you tell them about Daddy and the Mugger?
No, it was in the paper.
Down on his luck, sports writer thwarts mugging.
See, it tells all about how you're on the skids and you have 4 hungry mouths to feed, but you still cared enough to help somebody else.
Why didn't they just put a headline on the front page? George Owens, loser.
Honey.
I mean, my whole family's out there trying to scrape together a living while dear old Dad sits around the house waiting for a phone call that's never going to come.
Now, George, you are not a loser. The entire community respects and admires you.
No, they don't. They feel sorry for me.
That's not true.
I'm not getting that.
Mr. Owens?
Yeah?
You don't know us, and I realize it isn't much, but I hope it will help.
Thanks.
God bless you.
Well, looks like we've got dinner.
Look, my family and I appreciate the offer, but we're really not that hard up. Besides, I don't think my neighborhood is zoned for live hogs. What do you mean you assumed it was? Yeah. Goodbye.
Oh, boy, more stuff.
What is that?
A canned ham. Someone left it on my windshield.
Hey, take a look at this. Wax lips.
Wes, put that back.
Oh, Mom.
Those lips are going to people who really need them.
I mean, all this stuff. We're going to give it to the poor and homeless. People like that.
Oh, okay.
Hi, guys. How was work?
I don't want to talk about it.
What's the matter, Kevin? I thought things went rather well.
Look, Mr. Belvedere, you've got to start doing things the way you were told to, not the way you want to.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
First of all, you don't ask people how they want their chicken. We only serve it one way, fried.
I thought my chicken marsala was rather well received.
Oh, it took you 45 minutes to make it.
So good food takes time.
It's not supposed to be good. It's supposed to be fast.
Is that why you serve it in a bucket?
Guys, come on. Go get cleaned up. We're due at Wes's school at 7 for your father's award.
All right.
I'm sorry, Kevin. I'll try and behave from now on.
Fine.
Oh, incidentally, I have rather a daring idea about the mashed potatoes. Use real ones.
You're starting again.
Hey, Dad. You almost finished with your speech for the awards tonight?
Almost, champ. Just got to add a few finishing touches.
That's nothing but a bunch of doodles.
Like my bunny?
Yeah.
Look, Wes, what would you think if your old pop kind of pooped out and didn't go to that thing tonight?
Why? What's the matter?
They're just giving me that award because I'm out of work and they feel sorry for me.
Nobody's feeling sorry for you, Dad. You're a hero. At least you are to me.
Thanks, pal.
So you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Great.
Well, washing machine's good as new.
Great.
Let's see what's your problem. Insulation's shot.
Thanks. So what do I owe you?
$10.
$10, that's it?
Yeah, well, there wasn't that much to fix.
Well, what about travel time, minimum charges, parts and labor, and all that stuff?
That's all included.
Oh, I get it. You saw me on TV, right?
Huh?
Look, pal, I don't know what you heard, but we're not the Jode family here. I don't need your charity.
Hey, mister.
I mean, you repair guys are notorious for ripping people off, and I won't be treated any different. So how much?
I don't know.
I said how much?
$200.
Fine.
I'll send you a check.
Sure.
So as soon as I saw the smoke coming out of the window, I ran down to the corner and turned in the alarm to the fire department.
Big deal. I've done that.
Was there a fire at the time?
That's when I heard someone yelling from the second floor. So I went inside, ran upstairs, and came down with Mrs. Simmons and her little baby girl. Anyway, I want to say thank you for this award, and that being a good citizen is its own reward and something that everyone should do every day.
I gotta follow this kid.
George, you'll do fine.
Oh, in case you're wondering, I didn't burn my hands getting out Mrs. Simmons. It's when I went back for the puppies. Good night, everyone. Drive carefully.
Ernie Masters, ladies and gentlemen, isn't he wonderful? Our next award goes to a man who, at the risk of his own life, thwarted an armed robbery attempt, thereby demonstrating exemplary citizenship, while at the same time getting one more scum-sucking punk off of the streets. Anyway, here he is, Pittsburgh's favorite sports columnist until he got fired, George Owens. Congratulations, Mr. Owens.
Thank you, Vice Principal Bigelow, for the wonderful introduction. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for this award. It means a lot to me. Anyway, I guess now I'm supposed to say something about good citizenship and what it's all about. I guess coming to the aid of another citizen like Ernie and I did would be an example of good citizenship. Conversely, littering or attempting to overthrow the government would be an example of bad citizenship. Anyway, I had some other things to say, but a good citizen also knows when he's fighting the big one. So unless there's some questions, I'd just like to say thanks and...
I have a question.
Yes, young man.
When the guy came at you with a machete, were you scared?
It really wasn't a machete, and I really didn't think about it.
Hear that? He didn't even think about it.
Well, if that's it...
I have a question.
Sure.
Did you get my casserole?
Huh?
The tuna casserole. Remember? Noodles and peas. I left it on your doorstep.
Oh, yes, thank you. It was delicious.
I want the dish back.
Hey, what about the mattress and box spring I left on your lawn? You get that?
Yeah, we did. Thanks.
You using it?
No.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, it smells like someone's been raising goats on it.
Hey, look, I was just trying to help out a family in need. But maybe what you really need is a fat lip.
Sir, I suggest you try sitting down.
Who are you?
I am his butler.
You have a butler?
Yeah, so?
So how much you make on unemployment?
No, he's not really our butler. He's our housekeeper.
What are you, the upstairs maid?
Hey, you guys dress pretty nice for poor people.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Is that real sweet?
Hey, watch it.
Hey, leave my mom alone!
Hey, knock it off! Look, everybody's been real generous to me and my family. And I'm sorry if I sounded like I was ungrateful, because I'm not. It's just kind of tough taking handouts from people when all your life you've paid your own way. I mean, walking into that unemployment office wasn't easy for me. And having it wind up as front page news, well, I wasn't thrilled about that either. But there are a lot of other people, good people in the same boat. And we've got nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, I'm proud. I'm proud I'm George Owens, unemployed sports writer. And I'll tell you why. Because I got a great family. A family who sticks together through thick and thin. I mean, my oldest kid and butler, out slinging chickens. My wife takes in typing. My youngest kid, he brings home money too. We're just afraid to ask him where he's getting it. The point is, whether I get a job today or the next day or never, we're all going to be okay. And you know why? Because we're good citizens.
Is that for Heather?
Yeah, honey.
Well, I'll take it up.
Well, she might still be contagious. You better stay away.
Wesley, have you seen your brother?
I think he's outside.
What's the matter?
Mr. Belvedere, if I tell you something, do you promise not to laugh at me?
Wesley, you are talking to a man who's wearing a chicken suit.
I think I miss Heather.
Good God, you must be coming down with something.
No, it's just I'm used to having her around. You know, to torment.
I am sorry.
And I got all these great names to call her. And she's too sick to appreciate them.
Well, if it'll make you feel any better, you can call me Pizza Face.
It's not the same.
Owen's residence. Just one moment. It's you, George. Action News.
What do they want this time? Hello? No, I still haven't found anything. Huh? Yeah, well, I guess I could do that. Thanks. I'll see you then. They want to give me a job.
As a sports writer?
No, as a sportscaster.
Wow!
They want me to audition next week.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, great, Dad.
So what do you think, Belvedere? Can you picture me on TV?
Not on my TV. There you are, Kevin.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Good news. Your father may have found a job.
Oh, that's terrific.
Well, we'd better get going. We don't want to be late for work.
You don't have to worry about that.
What?
We're letting you go.
You mean I'm being dismissed? Yeah. They didn't like my new recipe for the batter? Or my 3 different kinds of gravies? Or all you can eat for 99 cents?
That's the one that really sunk you.
I had such plans for Mr. Clucks.
I know, Mr. Belvedere, but
Al fresco dining, nouvelle cuisine, silver buckets, valley...
Forget it, Mr. Belvedere. It's over.
You're quite right. I'm fine now.
They want the hat. And the batch. Oh, one more thing.
Although my career in the fast food lane seems to have taken a detour, George's star seems to be on the rise. His audition with the Action News team appears to have gone rather well, and there may be a job in the offing. I've gotten used to George being in my living room. I just hope the rest of Pittsburgh can handle it. Well, they can always move to Philadelphia.
Belvedere.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have some chocolate bits for breakfast?
You could, but I ate them all last night.
Oh, that's okay. I just wanted the free whistle.
There was the whistle. Just go take a shower.
Morning, honey. Have a nice shower? Yeah. I saved you some hot water.
Looking at American League action, the Brewers clobbered the Angels 10-5. Cleveland edged Chicago 1-0, and the Mariners sailed past the Tigers 6-4. Turning to croquet. It was sticky wickets all around. I told you it was a slow day in sports. This is George Owens for Metro Sports. Back to you, Skip.
Getting ready for your TV debut?
Yeah, the thing is, the sportscasting thing's a whole new career for me, and I just hope I can pull it off.
Of course. It's only natural to be nervous.
I know.
I mean, I remember the first day I co-hosted Good Morning Nairobi. I got so rattled I completely forgot all my Swahili.
Look, Belvedere, thanks for trying to make me feel better, but you don't have to make things up.
I'm not making anything up.
Good morning, Nairobi.
They do have TV in Africa, George. Besides, as you know, I've done many different and surprising things in my life.
Oh, yeah? So how'd you get the job?
They saw me hosting Bulgarian Bandstand. Gotcha.
Mr. Belvedere.
Just one more dab under the eyes and we'll be all done.
Gee, I didn't think getting this stuff put on took so long.
It usually doesn't.
All set, George?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Stern. I just going over my copy here.
Good, good. Look, I just want you to relax and be yourself. That's why we hired you.
Yeah, right.
And listen, don't worry if Skip and the rest of the news team give you the cold shoulder at first. You know, Hank Gimbel did the sports here for 16 years, and, well, it was sort of like a death in the family when I canned him. Well, you go out there and knock him dead, huh?
Hey. Hey. It's almost 6. Don't you think we should go sit down now? We run on. Oh. And, listen, I'm real sorry about old Hank getting fired. I know all you guys were pretty close.
You might say that.
I mean, he was a great sportscaster, and it's a real honor for me to be picking up where he left off.
I'll be sure to tell him that when I get home.
This news is boring. Why can't they just do the sports first? They'll be on.
Coming up next, a potential disaster in the making.
Maybe that's Dad.
I didn't miss George, did I?
No, he'll be on in a minute.
Boy, Mr. Belvedere, you should have seen it when they all ran in. Dad tripped over a cable and fell on the Mexican weatherman.
Well, maybe he'll do it again at 11.
And now to fill us in on today's happenings in sports, we have a new face here on the Metro desk, don't we, Skip?
I suppose. Of course, we all remember George as the former syndicated columnist with the Pittsburgh Bulletin, and I'm sure we're all going to enjoy his unique brand of humor and perspective on the sports scene. Go ahead.
Thanks, Skip, for those kind words, and I only hope I can be half as good as Hank Gimbel was before me.
We'll see.
Turning to baseball action, it was 6-4, 2-0, and in a close one, 8-7 in 12 innings.
Hank used to tell us the teams.
It was the Pirates over the Phils 6-4. Chicago zapped Houston 2-0, and in a
Surprise!
So you guys really thought I was good?
Yeah, sure, Dad.
Yeah, you were great. They didn't can you, did they?
Not yet, champ.
Well, I thought you looked real handsome in your blazer.
Yeah, you were just a little nervous, that's all.
Screwed up all the scores.
Oh, I don't know. 110 to 93 seems reasonable for a hockey game.
Aw, come on, honey. It was your first night, and we all thought you did much better on the 11 o'clock show.
Yeah, you didn't knock over the weatherman or anybody.
Thanks, guys.
Anyway, I baked you a cake. See, it's in the shape of a TV set, and that's you in the middle.
Oh, yeah. It does look like me.
We'd have done a better job on the nose, only we ran out of icing.
I'm home. Hi, honey. How was school? Okay, I guess.
Heather, is everything okay?
Mom, if I ask you something, woman to woman, do you promise not to get hysterical on me?
No, honey. What is it?
What if there's this guy, and you really like him, and he's taking you to the drive-in tonight, and you know he's going to want to do more than just watch the movie, a lot more. Well, what do you do?
Well, I think I would tell him nicely, but firmly, that while I like him a lot and I enjoy his company, I'm not that kind of girl, and if he really cares about me, he'll respect my wishes.
Well, what if you're afraid you might be that kind of girl?
Go to your room. You're grounded.
Thanks, Mom. Hey, Mr. Belvedere. Can I have something before dinner?
How about a delousing?
Oh, hey, Mom. Wesley, you're filthy again. What's going on?
It's an experiment for my science class. I want to see how long it takes before stuff starts growing on me.
Well, you just march yourself upstairs right now, young man, and get in the tub.
I'm not taking a bath.
Then I'll give you one myself.
You can't see me naked. You're a girl.
Any luck with Wesley the Pooh?
He locked himself in his room.
We still have some tear gas left over from last time.
I don't know. There must be something else bothering him.
Not necessarily. A bit of prepubescent grunginess is to be expected. I'm sure Kevin went through a similar phase.
No. I started fires.
Well, I can't just let him stay like that.
Why not? Forcing him to bathe might make matters worse. Given enough time, I'm sure he'll come clean on his own.
If I wash my hands, can I have something to eat?
Come on down, honey.
You guys aren't going to throw me in the sink or something, are you?
No, honey, we're not going to make you do anything.
Yes, Wesley, you can stay as stinky as you like.
Oh, boy!
At this point, the identity of the anatomy class prankster remains unknown. However, university authorities promise a complete investigation.
Thank you, Skip. I hope one of those cadavers doesn't pop up in my backyard.
Yes, I'd certainly hate to run over a torso with my Toro. Anyway, that's the news for now. See you at 11. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Hey, George, great show tonight.
Hey, Neil. I guess I'm starting to feel a little more at home.
And it shows. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that audience response has been very encouraging. There's just one small thing.
Oh?
Well, according to our research, George, you're skewing a little old.
Huh?
Well, you see, here at WBN, we're trying to appeal to a younger, more upwardly mobile audience. And, well, they want their sports from someone they can relate to, not Pop Warner.
So what am I supposed to do?
Well, not much, really. Maybe drop a few pounds, dress a little different. It's mostly just attitude.
All right.
That and a facelift. Dr. Adler,
We get a group rate.
The game enough. Morning.
This is just to show you how disgusting you are.
Oh, come on, Heather. Give your baby brother a little kiss.
I'm not brushing my teeth either.
So where's my breakfast?
In the dog dish outside.
Okay.
Hey, Marsh.
Hi, honey.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Hey, Dad.
What's everybody looking at?
We're not sure.
What happened to your hair, Dad?
Oh, this? I just touched it up a little. Well, what do you guys think?
Personally, I'd like to see you as a blonde.
Boy, and I thought my hair was dirty.
I dyed it, okay?
Somebody after you, Dad?
No. It's just they told me at the station I have to look younger.
Oh, and you do.
Yeah, Dad, you look real youthful.
Yeah, just like Jughead.
I'm gonna go wash my hair.
Your mother seems to like it.
Place looks pretty crowded. This Adler guy must be good.
I still think you should have talked to Marcia about this first.
Hey, it's not like I'm having the surgery done today. I just came to get an opinion.
I can give you that.
Just go tell him I'm here, okay? Hi. Could you pass me that magazine, please? Thanks. I guess I'm a little nervous. It's the first time I've ever been to this kind of doctor. Look, maybe this is none of my business, but you sure don't look like you need anything fixed. I mean, you're beautiful.
Mr. Brodsky, the doctor will see you now.
Excuse me.
All right. Who's in the mood for some nice hot apple pie?
Ooh, I am.
Yeah, me too.
Good. Then go and buy one.
Whoa, before anybody goes running off, your old pop's got a little announcement to make. Can you hear me, Wes?
Run clear, Dad.
Anyway, you know how the station wants me to look a little younger?
Yeah?
Well, I went to sort of see this special doctor the other day. He told me I could take 10 years off my life.
You're gonna start smoking again?
No, he's going to make me look like this.
Chinese?
No, I'm getting a facelift.
A facelift?
Can I watch?
Anyway, it's no big deal. They just cut your face off, stretch it out a little, sew it back on, and it's good as new.
Yeah.
That sounds great, Dad. Come on, Heather, let's go get that pie.
I don't know, honey. This is a big thing. I mean, you're talking about your face.
I know, it's just I'm on TV now, and I got to think about my image.
But you never wanted to change it before. I just want to be sure that you're doing something you really want to do.
Sure I do.
Okay. Of course, I have gotten used to living with an older man. I might miss you.
All right, Wesley, you better come in now.
What?
The wind shifted. The neighbors are complaining.
Very funny.
Beginning to get to you, too, eh?
No.
You know, Wesley, obviously being a filthy wretch isn't as gratifying as you'd hoped. So why don't you just go upstairs and take a bath?
No, thank you. I like being like this.
You know, at first I thought it was just a phase. But now I'm beginning to smell a rat. And that isn't easy with you around. Taking a trip down memory lane?
Oh, hey, Belvedere. Just looking at an old family album.
Ah. Who's that? Howdy Doody?
No, that's me when I was 10.
Hopefully they won't make you look that young.
You know, you see yourself every day, you don't notice the wrinkles and stuff sneaking up on you.
That's true.
But Dr. Adler said after I get my facelift, it'll be like sending me back in time 10 years.
You know, George, there's nothing wrong with a nip here and a tuck there, if that's what you want. But I don't think you do.
Are you kidding? I'm going ahead with this. Pretty soon you're going to be looking at a brand new George.
That's too bad. I was getting rather fond of the old one.
Whoa, go easy. I think 3 coats ought to be enough. Hey, Neil. Pretty soon you won't even need that stuff. Your face will be as smooth as a baby's butt.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Hey, listen, I haven't even told you the best part. What do you think of this? Metro News new face gets a new face. Huh?
Huh?
Well, we're going to make your operation a special feature. We'll have cameras there from admitting to surgery. We'll even be there when they take off the bandages. Oh, it's going to be great for sweets.
I got to run.
And although no witnesses in the drive-by shooting have stepped forward, police are continuing to search for the youth gang responsible. Skip?
Thank you, Tammy. And speaking of searching for youth, gang, next week begins our special series, Looking Younger in the 80s.
That's right, Skip. We'll be looking at the latest trends in exercise, diet, and cosmetic surgery. And we'll be getting a very personal perspective on that from our very own George Owens. Isn't that right, George?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. I'm kind of getting an overhaul on the old puss here. Turn back the mileage a little.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, after all, who wants to look old?
Who, indeed?
I do. What? I mean, I felt fine until people started saying how I needed more makeup. Well, research said I was skewing too old, whatever the hell that means. Well, I got 50 years' experience on this face. And I earned every wrinkle and every gray hair. And I don't care what anybody says. This baby's staying just the way it is. And as far as research goes, I skew better than most guys half my age. Back to you, Skip.
Tammy?
Hi, gang.
Oh, no, he's come already.
So, Dad, did they fire you?
No. I'm on a break. I got to be back for the 11 o'clock news.
Yes? After what you said?
Well, they were pretty mad at first, but they must have got 50 phone calls from people saying how much they like me and I should stay the way I am.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, Mr. Stern even got a call from Eric Severide telling him how much he admired my courage and conviction.
Eric Severide, really?
It would have been Walter Cronkite, only I can't do him.
Can I come in?
Just a minute, Wesley. All right, come in. Oh, by the way, some Patty called.
She did? What'd she want?
I don't know, something about wanting to invite you to the backwoods dance.
I'm not going.
Wesley, does this invitation to the dance have anything to do with your sudden tubophobia?
Maybe. See, it's the kind of dance where the girls ask the boys, and I know this girl Patty who wants me to go with her. But I figured if I stayed real dirty and stinky, she'd never get close enough to ask me.
I wish you'd told me that, Wesley. I wouldn't have accepted for you.
Oh, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. She'll be over at 7.
So I guess this means the tub, huh?
No, Wesley. I'm afraid it means the patio. Mr. Belvedere will be right back. Even as I write this, Kevin and Heather are still working on Wesley. They've only reached the second layer of filth. And I think we may have to try sandblasting. Speaking of sandblasting, George's facelift is no longer an issue at the station. They've decided instead to film Skip's hernia operation. Now that's entertainment. This American obsession with youth and physical beauty has always puzzled me. I believe it was the poet Virgil who warned, "Trust an enchanting face." I suppose that's why people never believe me.
Coming up on Nightline with Ted Koppel, the Panama and Honduras emergencies. Behind it all, the U.S. war on drug traffickers. Nightline looks at the story tonight. Wednesday afternoon, Charlie and Jed, best friends until a secret drives one to suicide in a desperate exit. The ABC After School Special.
Here we go, George.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Wesley. Running a little late, aren't we? Detention again?
You know, that's what's wrong with you, Mr. Belvedere. You always think the worst of me. I mean, maybe I'm late because I went to the library or played ball with my friends or stayed after school to do some extra credit.
Well, did you?
No, I had detention.
What did you do this time?
All I did was lock this new substitute in the book closet. Everybody thought it was funny until he started yelling, "Let me out, let me out. I'm a claustrophobic," whatever that means.
Wesley, claustrophobia is the extreme fear of being confined to small places. It's no joking matter.
Gee, I didn't know. Next time I'll lock him in the gym.
That's the lad.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere. Hey, Wes.
Uh-huh. Hello, ladies. How did things go at the retirement home?
Lousy. Our club's been going there every week for a year now, but I think we're the ones getting old. Yeah, I was telling this lady about my coat hanger collection, and she just fell asleep.
Really?
Do you think I'm boring, Mr. Bricklayer?
I think you're out of your mind.
You got any great ideas, Mr. Belvedere? Yeah, you're pretty old. What gets you excited?
Well, not much anymore. Except perhaps the thought of you moving to Brazil.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, we're being serious.
Well, it does occur to me that many elderly people enjoy the warmth and companionship of a small pet. I even believe there is a program here in Pittsburgh that provides these animals.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I thought that stuff was just for guys in jail.
They have them for them too, Wesley, so don't worry, you'll get your turn.
Mr. Belvedere, that's a great idea. Don't you think so, Ange? Yeah. Hey, man, girl's got a couple of pit bulls he wants to get rid of. Do you think the old people will like them?
While you're at it, why not put a great white shark in the jacuzzi? Hello, Kevin.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Getting a little bit narcissistic, aren't we?
No, I feel okay. So, what do you think, huh?
Well, I think with a little ointment, it'll clear up in no time.
It's a mustache.
Oh.
It's just, now that I'm in college, I want to look a little older. You know, more sophisticated.
I see.
Well, I've only been working on it a few days.
In that case, I think it's coming along very nicely. Especially the hair on the right.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Mrs. Owens.
George isn't around, is he?
The last time I saw him, he was going down the hall with a bag of Cheetos and his rubber ducky.
Oh, good. Because I don't want him to see this. It's a gold watch.
Oh, what's the occasion? Are we retiring Mr. Owens from the family?
No, it's for our anniversary. We're celebrating our 20th next week, and I wanted to get George something really special.
Oh, it's very lovely.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to see his face when I give it to him.
Neither can I. Especially when he forgets to get you anything.
George wouldn't forget our 20th anniversary. Would he?
Sorry about these big guys. They kind of fell in the tub.
That's all right, George. If I get hungry, I'll just dip them in some Prel.
See you guys later. I got to get down to the station.
Oh, George, don't forget you got a big day next week.
One step ahead of you, big guy. I already got it marked on my calendar.
You do?
Pirates start spring training next Tuesday. And this year they're going to kick some butt.
Perhaps they'll start with his.
Okay, Bukowski, place your bet.
All right.
Oh, my. Looks like the high rollers have come to town.
No reason to go crazy, Ernie.
Okay, dealer shows a 10, and you got a 13.
I'll stay.
What do you mean you'll stay? The dealer shows a 10, you take a card.
But I'm happy with these, Ernie.
All right. 15. Dealer has to draw. 8. And the dealer's bust.
Oh, would you like to up the stakes? We could play for clothes.
Hey, everybody, look what we brought.
Hi, want to pet a puppy?
Oh, look. Oh, he's so wrinkled.
Yeah, I kind of figured you'd like him.
Hi, Dolores. Hi, Mr. Sparks.
Hello, dear.
I already told you I don't want no stupid pet.
Mr. Sparks, it'll be fun.
If I wanted something to stink up my room, I'd take Bukowski here.
Come on, Mr. Sparks. Me and Angela picked out something real special just for you. Surprise!
Oh, great. I tell them I don't like dogs, they bring me Cujo.
No, his name's Pierre, and he's a St. Bernard. Yeah, and comes with a keg and everything.
Oh, yeah? Well, now, maybe there's something in here an old man might enjoy, huh?
Yeah, it's prune juice.
You should have made it pickle juice to match his disposition.
Come on, Mr. Sparks, let's take Pierre for a walk. We'll even let you hold the leash.
Sure. Poochie here sees a Siamese. Next thing you know, I'll be doing 90 on the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Oh, don't listen to him, girls. The more he complains, the happier he is.
Well, then I must be having the time of my life. Sticking around with you three lunkheads.
Gee, thanks.
I'm home. Anybody here?
Hi, honey. I thought I heard you in here.
Hi, Marsh.
Oh, honey, there's nothing in there I shouldn't see, is there?
Not unless you can't stand the sight of a weed whacker.
I'll be upstairs.
Hey, Belvedere. What's with her? She's been acting like that all week. I didn't forget her birthday, did I?
No. But you're about to forget your 20th wedding anniversary.
Whoa. That's a special one, isn't it?
It is to most people, but then they're not married to you. Let's say it rates more than that box of butterbrickle that you gave her last year.
Oh, yeah. Well, you ate most of that anyway. Oh, I better think of something.
Mm-hmm.
Some flowers might be nice.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere,
Hello, Wesley.
turn up another speeding ticket?
It's a lotto ticket.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know you liked to gamble.
I don't really. But I like to buy a ticket at the market every now and then, just for fun. Of course, I haven't picked any winning numbers.
Really? I win all the time.
What?
I mean, I know I'm not old enough to buy a ticket, but I still like to pick the numbers anyway.
I see. And how did our little make-believe Maya Lansky do this week?
Not so good. I only guessed 4 of them.
You got 4 out of 6?
That's nothing. A couple weeks ago, I got 6 out of 6.
Wesley, do you realize that jackpot was worth over $7 million?
Yeah, too bad I'm not allowed to play.
I'm allowed. Wesley, how wonderful to see you. Did you have a good day at school? Here, let me take your books. I want you to sit down and relax. Mr. Belvedere has prepared you a little snack.
What's going on? Did you kill another one of my turtles?
Wesley, you remember those numbers I had you pick for my ticket? Well, 4 of them came in. I won $29.
Oh, yeah? That's great.
Just out of curiosity, what is your system?
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, how do you pick numbers? I mean, do you use license plates? Birthdays?
No, I don't do anything like that. I just sit in the dark and the numbers kind of come to me.
Yes. Well, since I'm going to the market again tomorrow, I thought we might try our luck again.
Sure.
Wonderful. Bon appetit.
See, Mr. Belvedere, we're going to the rest home to pick up Mr. Sparks. And Mrs. Bukowski, too, if she's feeling better. She's been acting kind of tired lately.
Yes, I know the feeling. I believe it's called Angela-itis.
Hope I don't get it.
So where are you two dragging them off to today?
Well, it was Mr. Sparks trying to decide, so he said he wanted to go to this African cultural place. Yeah, I think it's called Benny's Congo Room.
Yes, I understand you can get your head shrunk there during happy hour.
Hello, Mr. Sparks. Hi, Mr. Sparks.
Hi.
Nice try, but Mr. Belvedere told us Benny's Congo Room's a bar, so we're taking you to the movies instead. We thought we'd take you to see Snow White because you're always so grumpy. Well, come on, let's go sign you out. And I'll go get Dolores.
Bukowski ain't coming.
Oh, she's still feeling sick?
Oh, she's feeling dead.
What?
She died of a stroke this morning. Stupid broad. Never could play cards with it, damn.
Soul, but we're having...
I'm in the money. I'm in the money.
Hey, Belvedere.
Hello, George.
I did it. I found the perfect anniversary present for Marcia. I bet she's going to love it.
I bet you $100 she doesn't.
What are you talking about? It's a 20-speed blender. One setting for every year we've been married.
In that case, I make it 200.
Killjoy.
Hey, Mom, do I look okay? Oh, you look fine, honey. It's just I've never been to a funeral before, except the one for Wesley's hamster. I'm not so sure how to act.
Oh, you'll be fine, honey. Just remember to bring some tissues, and when you offer your condolences to Mrs. Bukowski's family, be respectful, but not too emotional. There's nothing worse than people who get too carried away.
I'm ready. are, Mr. Sparks.
Oh, hi, girls.
I missed you at the funeral.
I was going to go. I guess I lost track of the time.
Hey, is that you?
Yeah. Sergeant Ernest J. Sparks, U.S. Army. That's Atlantic City, 1945.
Who are those two girls you're with? Your wives?
That's Peggy, and that's Ginger. Real nice girls. Pull toffee for a living.
Boy, they sure seem to like you.
They were just grateful because I won the war. Yeah. We played a little skee ball, drank a little booze, danced. Finally fell asleep under the boardwalk, waiting for the sun to come up. Best time of my life.
So you want to get something to eat or something?
No, thanks.
Oh, we could take you to that mud wrestling place you're always talking about.
You girls go ahead.
Look, Mr. Sparks, we know you're depressed.
I'm not depressed. I'm all right.
Well, something must be wrong. I mean, we've been here for almost 5 minutes, and you haven't said one nasty thing to us yet.
Just get the hell out of here.
That's better.
I mean, if Bukowski wants to kick off, that's her stupid business. But I'm sticking around here, so why don't you two bubbleheads hit the road before you bore me to death?
Come on, Ange.
Hey, Belvedere, now I've got it.
Well, don't give it to me.
I mean, Marcia's anniversary present. I finally found something that's real special and romantic.
Altoona Motor Lodge. Hourly rates available. That is romantic.
It's just not any old motel. Marcia and I spent our honeymoon there.
Why? Was Niagara Falls closed for repairs?
I remember it was back in '68. We didn't have a lot of money. Just a couple of crazy kids. Just starting out. Hey, come on, Marcia. This place is pretty groovy.
Aren't you like forgetting something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. I mean, like, this place is so far out, it's in.
Right on.
Oh, George Field. Little moon shadow just kicked me.
Or moon doggy if it's a boy.
Moon doggy?
Yeah, but then he got born and he looked more like a Kevin's. So, what do you think, big guy? Is this romantic or what?
Yes. I especially like the panoramic view of strip mining. Yes, operator, that's right. The East Kensington Wagering Society. In London, yes. And ask for Reggie.
I'm home.
Oh, Wesley, you're just in time. What do you think of the number 8?
I guess it's okay. Hey, are you betting again?
Oh, not really. No, it's just that Princess Anne's favorite schnauzer, Fritzy, is going to have pups, and I thought it might be fun to guess how many.
Huh?
Hello, Reggie. Lynn here. Listen, about the royal litter. Put me down for £5,000. Hello? Hello? Wesley, what are you doing?
Mr. Belvedere, you can't bet on crazy stuff like that.
Oh, nonsense. We do it all the time in England. Why, I once made a killing guessing the exact circumference of Prince Charles's earmuffs.
I don't know, Mr. Belvedere. I don't think I should give you any more numbers.
Why not? We're both doing so well.
Well, it was fine when you were just playing lotto, but now you're so crazy you'd probably bet on anything.
$50 says I won't. I'm sorry, Wesley. I have probably gone a bit overboard. But perhaps with a little fresh air and sunshine, I'll be my old self again in no time.
Yeah, right. So where are we going, Mr. Belvedere?
The track. All set for the big weekend?
Yeah. Marcia still doesn't know we're going to Altoona. She thinks we're going to New York City.
You mean that awful place with the fine restaurants and the Broadway shows?
Hey, look, that old motel means a lot to both of us. And we're going to have a great time.
Okay, I'm ready.
Whoa!
Bye-bye, Mr. Belvedere. We'll be back Sunday, I guess.
Have a wonderful time.
I would if I knew where we were going.
Hey, come on, Marsh. I told you I want to surprise you.
All right. Hey, remember the last time you surprised me like this?
Huh?
It was our honeymoon. He took me to this rat hole in Altoona. Oh, it was the worst.
Happy anniversary.
Here you go, Mr. Belvedere. Got your London Times.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Leslie.
7.
Excuse me?
Fritzy, the royal bow wow, showing you had 7 puppies instead of 8. See, it says right here, septuplets for Princess Anne.
What?
Now, aren't you glad I stopped you from making that stupid bet?
Actually, I doubled that stupid bet.
You what?
Well, we were doing so well at the track. I suppose I got a little cocky.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, you just lost a ton of money. How are you going to pay it off?
Oh, don't panic, Wesley. It was something of a transatlantic wager.
So?
So they're not about to send a couple of thugs from England to collect it? Get that for me, would you, Wesley?
Hello, mate.
Goodbye, and it was a pleasure doing business with you. Tell Reggie I want some change.
Sorry about your Van Gogh.
Well, I had to give them something. They wouldn't take you.
Hey, this isn't my fault.
I know, Wesley. And I think I've learnt my lesson. I'll never make another bet.
Fine. Let's shake on it. Just tell him what we called, okay? He won't even come to the phone. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I really miss him.
Miss who?
It's Mr. Sparks. Ever since Mrs. Bukowski died, all he does is sit in his room and look at old photographs, like his life is over, too.
Well, I'm sure if you give him enough time, he'll come around.
It's already been a week. The thing is, if we could just get him out of that place, you know, take him to the movies or the park or something, I'm sure he'd feel a whole lot better.
That may be true. But if a man wants to be left alone, there's nothing much you can really do about it. Short of kidnapping him.
I'll go get some rope. Hey, everybody, guess what? I just saw Lawrence Welk in the parking lot. It's all clear. Hey, good work.
I already told you two dumbos I just want to stay in my room.
See, you sound better already. Sorry, Mr. Sparks, but you're going to the movies.
I don't want to go to the movies. I don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, well, you're going to go somewhere whether you like it or not.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fine. Take me to Atlantic City.
All right. Hey, wait, we can't go to Atlantic City. That is way too far. And besides, we don't have any money.
I got $15,000 in my sock drawer.
I'll get it.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
I still can't believe my luck. I'm actually on my way to Atlantic City with 15,000 big ones. Of course, they'll probably want some of it, but I can handle them. Anyway, I sure hope Mr. Belvedere doesn't find out about this. But if he does, so what? I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Wesley?
Uh-oh.
Next on Mr. Belvedere.
Come on, Angela, let's go next door and try on the dress if Mr. Sparks spot us. Hey, this isn't fair. It was my idea to kidnap him in the first place, and now you guys are ditching me.
What are you two gawking at?
I happen to have a daughter their age.
Great. Send her over.
Here's your cut, sugar. I've got to get to church.
Owen's residence. The big kahuna speaking.
Now at 8, what is a California girl? Primetime has never seen anything like what we're about to show you. Lorenzo Lamas hosts a revealing new special, California Girls, followed by the movie California Girls. Now, stay tuned for Cowboy Joe.
Previously on Mr. Belvedere.
Hi, Dolores. Hi, Mr. Sparks.
Hello, dear.
I already...
You will? I think I better stay home from school today. 56.6? Huh?
Next time, Wesley, try running it under the hot water.
All right, go sit down and eat, young man. You're getting a little too old to be playing games like this.
Yes, ma'am.
One of these days, you're going to have a job and responsibilities, and you won't be able to wriggle out of things just by pretending you're sick.
I don't feel good.
32 PSI.
George, that's the tire gauge.
Yeah, well, I couldn't find the thermometer.
Here it is, Dad. George Owens, are you faking, too?
No, my throat's just a little scratchy.
Does this sudden case of tonsillitis have anything to do with your covering the Pittsburgh Flower Show?
Hey, I shouldn't have to cover junk like that. I'm a sportscaster. I should be out smelling jocks, not roses.
I don't believe this. You know, you are setting the worst possible example for your son. I don't mind. All right, now the two of you go upstairs and get dressed and go wherever it is you're supposed to be going. Go ahead, now.
Nicely done.
On the China, never mattered before. Who cared when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared, but sometimes things get turned up.
Owens' residence? No, I'm sorry, there's nobody here. Where are they? Who cares?
Hello, Allegheny Junior High. Yes, this is Mr. Belvedere speaking. I'm calling about young Wesley. No, he hasn't been arrested. He's simply feeling a bit under the weather. Yes, quite. Cheerio.
Anybody home? Hello, WBN News? Yes, Lynn Belvedere here, George Owens' housekeeper. Anyway, George won't be able to pose with the poses on TV today. He came down with a touch of the Slavic flu. Probably picked it up test driving a Yugo. Yes, I'm sure you'll be fine tomorrow. Pip, pip.
Yeah, Venus Adult Theater. I'm calling about your double feature, Nazi Nudists and Bunker Babes. Is that dubbed or subtitled? Yeah, thanks.
Uh-oh. Wes, why aren't you at school?
Well, I was, but we had a fire drill, and they told us all to go home and come back dressed like Cad Calloway.
Hey, listen, pal, you may think this is funny, but if my old man ever caught me playing hooky, I wouldn't be able to sit down for a week. Now go get changed, get your books, and get your butt back down here. I'm taking you to school.
Yes, sir. Hey, wait a minute. How come you're here?
What?
Weren't you supposed to be at that flower show? Hey, you're playing hooky, too.
Oh, great, it's your mother.
Quick, the closet.
There you are. Probably forget my head if it wasn't screwed on right.
That was close.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll go up and get my books.
Okay.
You know, that was kind of fun. We haven't goofed around like that since I was a little kid.
Hey, Wes. Want to goof around some more? And anyway, here's old Ringo Owens, at least before we took his drums away. Hey, there's you, pal, running up the phone bill. Whoops, there's your sister. Hard to believe she was ever that little.
Hard to believe she ever sold any cookies.
Okay, get ready, pal. Here's your old pop as a baby. Okay, West fam. What are you up for now?
Hey, I know. Let's go break the bank in Atlantic City and then pick us up a couple of cocktail waitresses.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Why don't we drive on up to Kitchikinny Lake and do a little fishing? Just the two of us.
Hey, that'll be great, Dad. I'd rather be with you than some dumb Keno girl anyway.
You mean that, Champ?
Sure. For now.
Attention, food basket shoppers. Attention, food basket shoppers. Today's fresh fish special, succulent New Jersey flounder. No skin, no bones, no syringes.
Okay, Dan, I'll get the cookies and the donuts.
Great. I'll get the beer and the bait. I got root beer instead. Something the matter, Wes?
No, it's just I found an open bag of Oreos here, and there's no donuts left down there.
Nah, it can't be. He's still on his diet.
Striped shortbread.
Hello, Doris. Hello, Lynn. Back for another sample?
You know how I feel about your cheese?
Are you sure that's all it is, Lynn? I mean, is it my brie or is it me?
I'm not sure, Doris. I've never had you sit on my Ritz.
Let's go, pal. We're burning daylight. Hey, big guy.
Hello, George.
What are you doing here?
Me? Why aren't you at work? Why aren't you at school?
Why aren't you nauseous?
Now? Okay.
All right, everybody reach for the sky. There's a stick up. Okay, everybody stay cool. Nobody will get hurt. Okay, open these babies. We ain't got all day. Bill, get the money. Bill, money. Hey, Lloyd!
What are you calling me Lloyd for? We're supposed to be using our code names.
I tried that. You did not respond to your code name.
I'm sorry, Vinny. I mean Ted.
Just get the money.
Okay. All right, empty them and put all the cash in a bag.
Do you want paper or plastic?
It doesn't matter.
I don't think these guys have done this before.
They certainly lack your finesse.
Well, who cares? Just let them get the money and get out of here.
Okay, I got it.
What's this? 25 lousy bucks? Thought this place is open all night.
It is.
Well, where's the rest of the dough?
It's in the safe. It always gets put there when the shift changes.
Well, open it.
Don't look at me. The manager has the combination.
Well, where is he hiding?
I bet it's that guy in the suit with all the donuts.
No, he's with us. I think that's the manager over there.
Just open it, get the money, we'll get out of everybody's hair.
Well, West Man, it looks like we might make it up to the lake after all.
Or not.
believe this. What'd you go and set the alarm off for? I told you we were leaving.
I'm sorry. I guess I lost my head.
Food basket, where every day is double coupon day. Oh, just a second. Let me ask. It's the police. They want to speak to the dirtbag in charge.
That's you, Vinny. Yeah. Yeah, I can see out there. Big deal. Yep. No, don't worry. Everybody's fine. The hostages are fine.
Hostages? Are we hostages?
Oh.
My God, are we going to Beirut?
No. Hey, just hold it, will you? Just hold it. No, everything is fine. They're fine, but they won't be unless you clowns give in to our demands. What are they?
Perhaps you could have them send in some sandwiches.
Hey, yeah, maybe they could send in some sodas, too. Hey, moron, we're in a supermarket. So? Look, tell them to call back in an hour. My comrades and I will issue a full complement of our demands. Save the planet. I just told them not to sound political. They take you more serious that way.
Good thinking, Vinny.
Excuse me, but how much longer is this going to take? My shift ended a half hour ago.
Yeah, and I'm missing Love Connection.
I just hold it. Everybody just shut up. Now, nobody is going nowhere.
Hey, look, Vinny, Ted, Alice, whatever. Look, we're just getting in the way here. What do you say we just slip out the back and forget the whole thing ever happened?
Hey, look, I told you, nobody's going out that door. Now, everybody just make yourselves comfortable. Get something to eat or something.
There's some nice fresh crab legs in the seafood section.
Oh, I'll go and find some cocktail sauce.
Hey, put that down. Give me the bread back. No, give me the bread. Give me the bread. Would you give me the bread back?
We'll return to the light touch of Lanzarone following this special news update. The food basket hostage crisis, day one. Although the gunmen have not yet disclosed their demands, sources confirm they did use the phrase "save the planet," prompting police to speculate they may be up against a radical environmental faction, such as Germany's Black Forest Brigade or a similar eco-terrorist group.
Here's something like that, and it really puts things into perspective.
Oh?
Yeah. I mean, you think you've got it real bad. And then you see what those poor hostages are going through. Makes all your problems seem so petty.
We got the phone bill today, didn't we?
Okay, we want a Learjet gassed and ready to go. 12 million in unmarked bills.
Ones and fives, they're harder to trace.
Oh, yeah, and we also want a TV news crew in here. I mean, why? Because our tropical rainforests are under siege. Under siege. Yeah, and we feel it's high time the people of Earth found out about it.
How you holding up, big guy?
Well, there are still cookies left, if that's what you mean.
This is all my fault. If I'd have just taken Wes back to school and gone and done that stupid flower show like I was supposed to, we wouldn't be in this mess.
I still would. Look, George, don't be so hard on yourself, wanting to spend time with your son.
No?
I mean, after all, when he's at home, you're usually at work. And when you're at home, he's usually at detention.
Hey, what's with you and these cookies anyway? I thought you were still on a diet.
It pains me to say I fell off the wagon some weeks ago.
But I never see you eating this junk at home.
That's because I eat it at my storage facility under the expressway. I'm so ashamed.
I have to go to the bathroom.
I'm sorry, it's against store policy.
Oh, yeah? Tell that to those roll-up prune things I just ate.
Give her the key for crying out loud.
All right. Just don't lose it.
brought you some aspirin.
Oh, thank you.
Just have it, I guess. So, do you really think they might kill us?
I've just had a pizza straight from the freezer. At this point, I'm counting on it.
It's funny. When I was a child, we used to spend our summers at the Jersey Shore. There used to be this lady, all dressed up like a Dutch girl, handing out free samples of fudge at this cute little candy shop by the pier. And I thought, oh, how happy she must be, bringing so much joy to so many people. Years later, I realized how bitter she must have been. People always taking, never giving anything back, just taking until she had nothing left to give. Well, there's more to me than cheese balls, buddy. Maybe just once I'd like someone to sample me at room temperature.
Hey, look, Wes. I got us a couple of suckers.
Whoa.
What are you doing looking at this stuff?
I don't know. I just woke up one day and for some reason it seemed interesting.
Yeah, well, it happens to the best of us. Hey, Wes, we never really did have that talk, did we? You know, about the birds and the bees.
You mean about sex? That's okay. I already talked about it with Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, yeah? Well, what do you say?
I don't know. Something like, for the sake of all mankind, don't have any.
Look, pal, I'm sorry I got us into this mess.
Oh, that's okay. Sure beats going to that stupid locker room.
Huh?
Dad, if I told you why I didn't want to go to school today, you promise not to laugh.
Well, sure, pal.
Well, you know how in junior high they make you take gym? Well, after you take gym, they make you take a shower, and I don't think I like that too much.
Oh. Kind of embarrassing, huh?
I just feel weird walking around naked, especially around a bunch of stupid, hairy guys I don't even know.
I felt the same way taking my draft physical. That's okay, pal. Someday you're going to be one of those hairy guys yourself. In the meantime, if it bothers you so much, just do what I used to do.
What's that, Dad?
Sneak into the girls' locker room and take a shower with them.
Okay, everybody, look sharp. We're going to be on TV. What?
Hey, Dad, isn't that guy the anchorman on your station?
Oh, God. It's Skip.
Okay, as you can see, the hostages are okay. Nobody's been hurt.
Good for them. I never felt more miserable.
George?
Oh, hi, Skip. I thought you were sick with the Slavic flu.
Hey, yo, news guy. What about our demands? I mean, what's happening with the money?
Yeah, and the rainforests, too. Don't even talk to me about plants. Thanks to you, I had to go to that stupid flower show. I spent the entire morning in a pollen-induced frenzy.
Look, Mr. Hollings, don't be so hard on George.
Who are you?
Lynn Belvedere, Mr. Owen's housekeeper.
You have a housekeeper?
Hey, guys.
I'm the anchorman, and I don't have a housekeeper. I don't even have a house. Hey, Skip, how much are they paying you, anyway?
Hey, you guys want to hold it down? Uh-huh. Yeah, I understand. Okay, I'll tell them.
Well?
The cops. They said no deal, Vinny.
You mean no deal?
They just said they don't negotiate with terrorists.
Oh, swell.
So what are we going to do now, Vinny?
I don't know. Let me think. I got to think.
Giving up before anybody gets hurt is a good idea. I don't know. Maybe we should.
Hey, forget it. I'm not going back to no jail.
We were happy there once.
Look, you can do what you want. I'm getting out of here. And I'm taking one of them. Okay, kid, we're going for a little ride.
Hey, keep him out of this. If you want to take somebody, take me.
Fine, let's go.
Hey, you can't take my dad. He might get hurt. Take that anchor guy. Nobody will miss him.
Excuse me, gentlemen, but I volunteer.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, physically, I'm the best shield. And philosophically, I'd just as soon get it over with anyway.
Hold it. Get what over with?
Your insight into the environment, it's keener than you think.
What's he talking about?
Acid rain. The killing off of our lakes and forests. Sludge and sewage poisoning our oceans. If the chemicals of the air don't get you, the preservatives in these donuts will.
Ah, come on, pal. It ain't as bad as all that. Is it?
As far as I'm concerned, if I'm going to die of lead poisoning, I'd just as soon as do it now in a hail of gunfire than slowly from a plate of lead-lined langostino. Shall we?
Hey, wait a minute. Nobody wants to die, right? I mean, ain't somebody doing something about this environment stuff?
I thought you were.
If we went back to prison, we could write some letters. Maybe even get some of the other guys to help.
You know, those psychos in solitary, was it Sonny and Tyrone? They're always looking to get involved.
Exactly. And in a few years, maybe 8 to 10, and with a few more letters, who knows? We may be able to save this planet. And have you to thank for it.
Hey, you're right. We can make a difference.
Oh.
Hey, boy.
Hi.
Hello.
I just wanted to say how wonderful you were back there. The way you handled those desperate men, I thought my heart would melt like a pound of Monterey Jack.
It was really nothing.
And I'd also like to apologize, for what happened. We sample people are usually discouraged from showing our true feelings, and sometimes we just go a little berserk. It's just that when you kept coming by so often, I couldn't help but think it wasn't just the cheese you liked, but maybe you sort of liked me too.
Not at all.
Ready to go, pal?
Yeah, sure.
Well, we don't spend the day together often, but when we do, it's a doozy.
Yeah, that's for sure. So what do you want to do tomorrow?
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
At any rate, our little supermarket escapade is now behind us. We returned home to find Mrs. Owens had dinner waiting on the table, thus beginning the second ordeal of the day. As for my diet, I vowed to start producing again tomorrow. But first, I must reduce my inventory. It's gonna be a bumpy night.
I'm Ted Koppel. Later on Nightline, a new gag rule in Great Britain and some alarming steps to...
George, turn over, please. Just turn over.
Okay, look, it's not so bad. It's just a little noise. It's rhythmic. It's almost musical. Hey, I can handle this.
Morning, Wesley. What are you doing?
Shh, watch this.
Fascinating.
Want to see him play the harmonica?
Liga Father. Morning, Mr. Owens.
Hey. I dreamt I was on a Lawrence Welk show or something.
Imagine that.
Uh-oh, Dad's on the couch.
Still snoring, huh, Dad?
That's what your mother tells me. But I haven't heard it.
Yeah, well, we have. Let's show him.
Kids, that's not funny.
Children, I think that's breakfast.
Certainly.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I know it's selfish, but I have midterms starting Tuesday. I've got study groups.
Hey, I understand. Don't worry about me.
Couch isn't very comfortable, is it?
No. We used to have a guest room.
As it happens, my room is available.
Quitting?
No. It's my weekend off. I have been invited to a little get-together. One of my former employers.
Oh, there you go, George.
Nah. I don't like that room anymore. It smells funny.
Sir, may I suggest you keep your mouth shut?
What?
When sleeping, I mean. I've heard a bandage wrapped tightly around the head can control snoring.
Well, I've heard a bandage wrapped tightly around the throat can control domestics.
Both old wives' tales, I'm sure.
Sure, Angela, I want to, but Mom's not gonna let me go to a party on a school night. Unless I can tell her I'm going to your house. Then you could tell your... Is that thing on?
Just keep talking.
I'll call you in a few minutes. Stop following
That's great.
me. Leave me alone.
Good.
You really need help.
Hey! Watch it, will you? This thing's expensive.
Come on, Kevin, do me.
All right, all right.
Wesley, stop that. That is so gross. Yeah, it makes everybody sick, and I never get to see it.
You know, I wish you guys would take this seriously. I'm getting a grade on this.
Oh, give me a break.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, could you go out and come back in again?
Why, what have you done?
I just missed you the first time. I'm making a movie.
And I'm making dinner. What kind of a movie, Kevin?
Oh, it's a project for school. It's going to be a documentary on the Owens family.
Oh, cinema verite.
Yeah, except nobody will do what I tell them.
Kevin, the whole point of cinema verite is to record things as they happen. Allow people to act naturally.
Oh, yeah?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to put these groceries away and get on with my daily routine.
Oh.
Beets. They're not just for breakfast anymore.
Hi, how's the doctor?
Oh, he's fine.
Well, I mean, you're snoring. Did he find anything?
No. And he was in there long enough.
Well, maybe you're allergic to something.
Yeah, that's what he said. And if it keeps up, he's gonna have to run some tests next week. Ew.
Well, maybe tonight will be better.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, George. Come on, Georgie. Now, I think that Mama Bear knows just what Papa Bear needs to help him sleep like a little baby bear. Yeah. First we'll give you a nice warm bath.
We got any Mr. Bubble?
Oh, then we'll put on that Perry Como Christmas album that you like so well. And who knows, maybe after that. Kevin, what are you doing?
Homework.
Oh, come on, Kevin, not now. Get away with that.
All right. Sorry, Mom. Dad, what time's the bath?
Get out of here.
Well, I'm off.
Excuse me?
The pantry and the fridge are fully stocked, and dinner is in the oven. Oh, in my absence, I've told the children to listen to you, sir. And they promised me they would. Thanks. In case of an emergency, I can be reached at this number.
Where are you going?
Europe. See you on Monday.
Don't miss your bus.
Come on, Heather, I'm starving. It's coming, it's coming. What is this? Eggs. No, come on, real eggs. Can we get closer with this? Real funny. When's Mr. Belvedere getting back?
Morning, kids.
Dad?
Hey, Kev, want to get a shot of your pop at the plate?
No, thanks.
Hey, Dad, I made you eggs.
Oh, great, kitten. Hey, and just the way I like them. Yellow and white.
Oh, they're back.
Morning, everyone.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom, didn't see Dad on the couch this morning. Yeah, where were you? I got balloons.
Yeah, it's been 3 nights in a row now and not a peep.
How come you stopped snoring, Dad?
I don't know, Wes.
Maybe it was the bubble bath.
Nah. I didn't get one last night.
Well, I had to study last night.
Well, I just wish I knew what was different around here.
Hello. I'm back.
George, that's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous?
What you're thinking.
What am I thinking?
That Mr. Belvedere makes you snore.
You said it. I didn't.
Good going, Mom.
Hey, look. Some people are allergic to shellfish or cat hair. Me, I'm allergic to nosy English butlers.
Well, we've all moved.
So, Mr. Belvedere, did you have a nice weekend?
Yeah, so how was Europe?
A little drizzly, but otherwise very nice.
Anything interesting happen over there, like an outbreak of snoring or something?
Incidentally, I hope your problem is better.
Much better. I haven't snored for the past 3 nights.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's too bad you couldn't have been here to hear me not snoring. But you were gone. Not here. Away.
Ah, what an interesting coincidence.
Yeah.
Well, if you're needing anything, I'll be away in the kitchen.
Come on, kids, let's get going.
Well, what about Mr. Belvedere?
It'll be okay. Just go ahead. Look, honey, you didn't snore last night or the night before that, and you are not going to snore tonight.
Sure.
God, what now?
Let's go out.
Oh, nothing. Just trying this on. It's new. Go back to sleep.
I was snoring again, wasn't I?
No. Oh, no. And even if you were, it has nothing to do with Mr. Belvedere.
Yeah, sure. Oh, man. See you in the morning. Oh. Oh, great.
Who's there?
This is only your dad, Wes. I'm gonna bunk in with you tonight.
Okay.
Oh.
Come on, Dad, I'm just a kid. I need my sleep. Give me my cookies. Mr. Belvedere?
What are you doing here? Wesley, Mr. Belvedere is tired and would like to go to sleep. All right, you can have the bed. But I'm taking the cookies. Ah. Maybe it is me. This is fun.
Well, who's there?
No one, George. You're dreaming.
Belvedere. Where's Wes?
He took refuge in my room.
Yeah, I know. I'm snoring again.
So I hear.
You make me snore.
That's very flattering, George, but it's late, and I think I better find somewhere else to sleep.
How about right here?
Right here? With you?
Sure. It's your fault I'm making all this noise. Why not stick around and enjoy it?
Right. We'll confront the problem head on. A sort of shock therapy.
That's mine. Bottoms up.
Oh, no problem. I had an upper on the Orient Express.
Yeah. Good night, Belvedere.
Good night, George. I hope these things are sturdy.
Belvedere. Belvedere. The bed's on fire. Immigration.
George?
What's the matter, Belvedere? Can't sleep?
Yes, I felt this sudden kicking sensation.
Well, if it's a boy, name it after me.
Frightfully amusing, I'm sure. Good night, George.
Bit cramped up there for you, Belvedere?
I'm fine.
Al, you're probably not used to roughing it like this.
Sir, this is a bedroom, not the North Woods.
You don't have to tell me that. I spent a summer in the North Woods, cutting pine.
You were a lumberjack?
Yep.
So was I. But I was in the Amazon, and my wood was mahogany.
Sure. Nice and warm. When I was stationed in Alaska, I pulled guard duty. 20 below zero.
20 below? That was summer in Murmansk. In winter, your words would freeze, and you wouldn't hear them until spring.
Yeah, I remember the spring of '72, the Harrisburg flood. I filled sandbags for 3 days straight.
I spent 4 days evacuating the troops from Dunkirk. I remember the trip very well.
Yeah, all right. Okay, you've done some things. I've done some things. Big deal.
You're quite right. We were getting a bit childish.
Good night, Belvedere.
Good night, George.
I met MacArthur.
I have his pipe.
Wes, honey, time to get up. What are you doing in Mr. Belvedere's room?
I don't remember.
George!
Morning, honey.
Mr. Belvedere!
Morning, Mrs. Owens.
What's going on?
We spent the night together.
A sort of experiment in terror.
Did you snore?
I didn't sleep. We just sort of talked.
Yes, I had a lovely time.
Mine was lovelier.
Perhaps I'll make some coffee for all of us.
Oh, do.
I must get dressed. Come on, George.
Hi, Mom. Morning, Dad.
Morning.
Morning.
What's going on?
I'm gonna get the paper.
This is one dull family. Maybe the squirrels are doing something.
Mr. Belvedere, George just went to get the papers, so we don't have much time.
Are we making a run for it?
I don't know what happened last night, and I don't know if you know George's crazy idea about you and his snoring.
Actually, he may be right. Well, I mean, snoring can be caused by unreleased anger or pent-up resentment. In George's case, I seem to be the main source of both.
So stop it. I mean, I really think that this whole thing will blow over if you'll just try to make an effort to be nice to him.
I'll do what's necessary. Trust me.
That lousy Huffnagel dog.
What happened?
The stupid mutt chewed up the paper and then did something on it.
Perhaps he read your column.
It's okay. Let him take his little shots. I don't mind. Because I've got some news for you.
And I've got some news for you. I quit.
Why?
As I told Mrs. Owens, it's best for all concerned. Right?
Oh, absolutely.
Goodbye.
Hey, wait. You can't quit. I'm going to fire you.
Too late. Goodbye, Mrs. Owens. I'm sorry things didn't work out.
Thanks for the memories.
So long. Bye.
Children.
Hey, you walk out of here like this, you're not going to get a reference.
Oh, my. I'll just have to make do with Churchill and the royal family.
That's it, Mr. Snooty. Start bringing up all your hot-shot friends.
Excuse me.
You know what? I don't think you ever knew Churchill or anybody else.
I know you.
And you know what else? I don't think you went to Europe for the weekend. You spent it in a motel just to drive me nuts. Where's that number he left? That number for Europe?
Sir, I really don't think
Come
you
on, honey,
need-
where is it?
It's over by the phone.
Just curious, that's all. One ringy-dingy. Two. Hello. Who is this? Oh. Sorry, Your Majesty. I'm trying to get a pizza. I hate you. And I hate that.
What?
That little ah you're always saying.
Oh.
Not oh, ah. I know what you mean. Ah, what a stupid thing George just said. Ah, what a stupid thing George just did. I'm sick of that, and I'm sick of you.
Feel better?
I feel great.
You're welcome.
Huh?
I don't think you'll be snoring tonight.
Hey, you want to let me in on this?
Well, you just had a little hostility that needed venting, and I was happy to be the ventee.
No, there's nothing going on out there either.
You mean you said all that stuff just to get me mad at you?
Well, the only other thing I could do was leave. And I like it here.
Yeah, well, we like it here, too. You know what I mean.
I think I do. Breakfast in 15 minutes.
What's that all about?
Well, Mr. Belvedere almost quit, but Dad wouldn't let him because he really wanted to fire him because Mr. Belvedere made Dad snore again. And Mom kicked him out, so Dad and Mr. Belvedere slept together in my bed. Then Dad called the Queen of England and ordered a pizza.
Can we do that all one more time? Hey, Dad? Anybody? Hello?
Allowing George the opportunity to vent his repressed frustrations regarding yours truly seems to have done the trick. He's now enjoyed his 5th consecutive snoreless night. However, I still say some of his remarks were quite uncalled for. What's he mean by snooty? I don't think I'm snooty, just discerning.
Oh, hey, Mom, where's the wrapping paper? I want to wrap Kevin's present.
What'd you get him, kid?
Oh, just a calendar.
Well, that's nice. Can we see it?
Sure.
Brazilian beefcake.
Yeah, they're all lifeguards down at the beach at Rio de Janeiro.
Kevin didn't ask for this, did he?
Well,
Heather, I think you got this for yourself.
yeah, I guess so. I'll just take it back.
In a second.
And remember, when Mr. Belvedere tells someone he doesn't know you, don't contradict him.
Okay, champ, what'd you pull this time?
Nothing. Mr. Belvedere sent me to the bakery to pick up Kevin's cake, and it was real crowded, so I just made the best of it.
He was selling the little numbers. 50 cents a pop.
Wesley.
I only sold enough to pay for the cake and half a dozen donuts. Don't ask me where they went.
Look, Linda, I'm sorry, but we've been going out now for over 3 months. I figure I deserve a little more than a goodnight kiss. After all, you are a member of Future Nurses. Hello.
I know what you're going through. Girls give me a hard time, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're always trying to make me like them. Teasing me, trying to kiss me. How do you get them to leave you alone?
Just wait a few years.
Kevin, do you know what you want for your birthday yet?
Yeah, but at this rate, I don't think I'm gonna get it.
Well, there's always next year.
I just might live the good life yet.
It's up into... Whoa, I think I just found the mother of my children. Come on, guys, we're supposed to be working out.
Hey, they got a great pictorial this month. Girls of the Justice Department?
Yeah, great.
So you never said, how'd it go last night?
What do you mean?
You know, with Linda.
We had a real nice time.
Struck out again, huh?
Look, it just so happens that Linda's a very nice girl. And if she wants to hold off and take it kind of slow, it doesn't bother me.
You know, I got a theory.
Oh, yeah?
I figure if you don't, by the time you're 18, all this energy builds up and you spontaneously combust.
Yeah, very funny. Look, guys, I got a lot of homework. Besides, what am I supposed to do?
Hey, I got it. Why don't you call up Paula Sweeney?
Oh, come on.
Not good enough for you? She's good enough for the football team, and they're 1-6. Here, I got her number.
Hey, look, I don't want it. Hey, I don't want to do something just to say that I did it. You know what I mean? It's just this is a real important step for a guy. It's a big responsibility, both physically and emotionally. And when it happens, I want it to be something special with a girl who's special.
Right. Absolutely.
told you, Wesley, I'm not going anywhere till you finish those Brussels sprouts.
They're cold.
You should have eaten them when they were hot.
They stink when they're hot.
They stink even more when they decompose. So I suggest you eat them now.
No. Besides, you can't tell me what to do.
Oh?
Hey! Did you tell Mr. Belvedere he could do all this rotten stuff to me?
It was either that or give him a raise.
Look, honey, this is between you and Mr. Belvedere. All I can say is we all got him down, so I don't see why you shouldn't.
Thank you, Mrs. Owens. So,
Hey, guys.
you missed dinner.
That's okay. I'm going out.
Have you got a date?
Uh-huh.
She got a friend for me?
So who is she?
Just somebody from school.
Well, does this somebody have a name?
Paula Sweeney.
Easy, Sweeney.
What, honey?
Oh, nothing. Boy, he's more desperate than I thought.
What are you talking about?
That girl Kevin's taken out, Paula Sweeney, she's famous. I mean, there's only one reason guys go out with her.
And I assume it's not her cooking.
I'll get it. Hello?
Hi, I'm here for Kevin.
You are?
Yeah, guys, it's the right house. Thanks. I was just cruising around with some guys, so I had him drop me off.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing here? I was going to pick you up.
Figured I'd save us some time.
Great, let's go.
Kevin, aren't you going to introduce us to your young lady?
Sorry. Mom, Dad, this is Paula Sweeney.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Paula.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hiya.
Kevin's, told us a lot about you.
No, I didn't, I swear. Anyway, here's some flowers.
Somebody die?
Well, we better get going.
Don't be out too late.
Right, Mom?
Remember, tomorrow's church.
So how you doing with your veal?
I'm eating as fast as I can.
Oh, yeah, right. Take your time.
Thanks.
Besides, the movie doesn't start for a half hour.
We don't have to go if you don't want to.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's supposed to be a real good picture.
What is it?
I don't know. Something part 2.
So you never told me. What team are you on?
Huh?
I mean, I know everybody on the football team. What are you, cross country? Got the build for it.
I'm not on a team.
Oh? So how'd you get my number?
Oh, I just got it. I mean, a friend of mine gave it to me. Wasn't written on a wall or anything. He just said that you were a real nice girl and a lot of fun, and you seem like someone I might hit it off with.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh, great.
What are you doing?
Just helping you on with your coat.
That's a switch.
Still there, Wes?
Yep, all 4 of us.
You've been sitting there almost 5 hours. Aren't you going to eat them?
No.
Good night.
Yeah, see you in the morning.
Why don't you guys go back to Belgium where you came from?
Hello, Wesley. I'd love to stay and chat, but my ice cream is melting.
I'm still not gonna eat them.
All right, fine, then go to bed.
All right. You want me to dump these?
No, wrap them up. You're going to have them for breakfast.
I'm not eating them then either.
Then you won't eat anything.
Fine. You know what I'm gonna do?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna go on a hunger strike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just like your big shot friend Gandhi. So what do you think of that?
I think that's a splendid idea.
You do?
I think if you believe in anything strongly enough, you should be willing to starve for it.
Huh?
And believe me, I am with you in spirit, if not in deed.
Come on in.
It's kind of late. I don't want to wake anybody.
Don't worry about it. My mom's a waitress. She works till 4.
And what the heck?
I had a good time tonight.
Me too.
I think it's the first time I ever saw a movie all the way through.
That's the kind of guy I am.
So you want something to drink?
I'll have a soda.
Soda? You're too much.
Well, this is a very nice place you have here.
I'd give you the grand tour, but there's just my mom's room. I sleep on the sofa there.
Oh, yeah?
It pulls out.
Oh, thanks.
You know, I really meant it. I had a good time tonight.
Oh, I'm in it too.
I mean, most guys don't care one way or the other. They just buy me a cheeseburger and a shake, and then, bingo, they think they can do whatever they want. But you're different.
I am?
I mean, the way you treated me tonight, it wasn't like you were looking to get anything off me. I was just a girl that you wanted to take out just to take me out.
Yeah, right. That's it.
Well, it's getting late.
Huh?
Good night.
Huh?
I hope you'll call me again. Oh, Kevin, I had a very lovely evening.
Oh, Kevin, it's you.
I was taking a shower.
I hope you didn't use all the cold water. How was your date?
Just Ducky.
She seemed a very nice girl.
She was tonight.
Things didn't quite turn out as expected?
It was a disaster. She liked me.
Oh, no.
She told me I was the first guy to ever treat her like a real human being.
Kevin, you cad.
Come on, Miss Belvedere, this isn't funny. I can't take much more. I'm almost 18.
Kevin, age doesn't matter. Nor whatever your friends think. Sex is something that should happen at the right time to two people who care for and respect one another.
Uh-huh.
Look, when you think about what happened tonight, or what didn't happen, you'll be glad it turned out the way it did. Just don't think about it too long. Nighty-night. All right. Hot pancakes and sausages for the family. And for Wesley. You remember your little green friends, don't you?
I'm not eating them. I'm on a hunger strike.
That's nice, dear.
Yeah. Pass the syrup, will you, pal?
Morning.
Morning.
So, how's it feel to be 18?
Great. Maybe I'll go out and vote.
How was your date last night?
It was okay.
Well, did you two have a good time?
Yeah.
How good?
Look, we ate, we went to a lousy movie, then I took her home. That was all.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm late for school. See you later.
Hello, Mother.
Hey, Wish, you want to help me blow up some balloons?
No, thanks. Here's the only thing I'm allowed, and I don't want to waste it.
Hello, Wesley. How's our little hunger striker?
Is that you, Mr. Belvedere? I'm having a tough time focusing. My eyes aren't getting any nutrients.
I'm sure they're getting some somewhere.
Hey, I'm not eating anything.
Oh, of course not.
Mom, I'm gonna go out back. Suck on some leaves or something.
You don't think he's naughty?
The light! The light!
Does that answer your question? Kevin!
Got any iodine?
What happened to the birthday boy?
The football team decided to give me my present early.
What are you talking about?
Paula went and told all the jocks what a perfect gentleman I was. And how she's changed, and now she's a lady, and they'd have to go get their kicks someplace else.
So they got them with you?
No, but while I was running away, I tripped on a hurdle and hit my face on a sprinkler.
Well, at least you kept your dignity.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm through with being nice to people.
Oh?
I'm just sick of it. And sweet little Kevin, he's so considerate. Never wants to hurt anyone's feelings.
But Kevin, it just...
So I get a chance with the easiest mark in school. And what do? I buy her dinner, I bring her flowers. I'm such a jerk.
Oh, perhaps next time you should toss her a French fry, then have your way with her.
Yeah, maybe I will.
You don't mean that.
Oh, yeah?
Whether you like it or not, you're far too decent a human being.
We'll see.
Where are you going?
Out. I'll be back late.
But you'll miss your birthday party. Your mother will be very disappointed.
I don't care. How's that for decent?
I think there's something funny with these French fries.
So don't eat them.
Actually, I read that places like this are all the rage now. You know, with the beautiful people.
Yeah, I guess they must have left already. So you done?
Yeah, I just never got my...
Check, please. Come on.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Would you like to come in? The movie's probably over by now. Wonder how it came out.
Who cares? It was stupid.
Yeah, I guess it was. You know, I really wasn't sure if you were going to call me again or not. A lot of guys tell me they will, and then I never
Is your mom here?
No, I told you she works late.
Oh, yeah.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
So you want something to drink?
No, thanks.
I can make you a sandwich. You didn't eat much.
I'm not hungry.
Well, I don't know what else I can offer you. What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
But you were different.
No, I'm not.
You took me out because you liked me, because I was the kind of girl you wanted to take out just to take out.
I took you out for the same reason everybody else does.
Oh, yeah?
I just shouldn't have been so nice to you. That's my fault, and I'm sorry.
Okay, I get it. You don't have to draw me a picture. I thought you were special, but you're not. So how about now, Kevin? Do you want to get it on right now?
Okay.
You would. Look, why don't you just get out of here? I'm real sorry, but you're not going to score another home run tonight.
What are you talking about? I've never even been up to the plate.
You mean you've never...
No.
You never told me that.
It's not exactly the kind of thing you brag about.
I guess not. So listen. If you still want to, you know, I guess I wouldn't mind.
What?
I mean, when I think of all the creeps I've had up here, it's kind of stupid to kick out the one guy who ever treated me halfway decent. And besides, where do I get off saying no to anybody? I'm Easy Sweeney, right? Everybody's favorite doormat. So you want to give me a hand with this?
No, thanks. Look, when I called you, all I was looking for was a sure thing. With someone I didn't even know or care about. Just not that person anymore.
Yeah. I guess I'm not. Not for anybody.
I'll see you.
We blew out the candles for you.
Oh, hey, Mr. Belvedere. Pretty lousy skipping out on your own party, huh?
Yes.
Mom okay? She didn't start crying or anything.
Kevin, you missed the party. You didn't enlist. Here.
Thanks.
My father gave me that on my 18th birthday.
It's just a key.
You're welcome.
I mean, what's it for? Does it fit anything?
My father's liquor cabinet in Lancashire.
What are you giving it to me for?
Well, for one thing, it's in Lancashire, so you can't get to it. Kevin, when my father gave me that, it was his somewhat archaic way of saying that in his eyes, I'd become a man.
Oh. Well, then maybe you better give it to someone else.
Why, what happened?
Nothing. I mean, I could have, but... Well, let's just say I didn't become a man tonight.
That's your opinion. Oh, Wesley! Care for a little snack? It's not even 2. Aren't you still at school?
They sent me home because I'm so weak from my hunger strike.
So now you managed to fool your teacher.
No, the nurse.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Owens, your son Wesley is suffering from lethargy, malnutrition, and partial dehydration. Please feed this child before returning him to school. Wesley, you mean you really haven't been eating? I naturally assumed you were sneaking food.
I read about Gandhi in one of your books, and he never snuck food.
All right. I'm going to get you something to eat right now.
No, it's okay. I just want to lie down until Mom reads this.
Wesley, you're going to eat something if I have to ram it down your throat.
No, I'm not allowed to have anything until I eat my Brussels sprouts. That's what you said.
No, that's all right, Wesley. I take it back. You don't have to eat them.
That's not quite good enough.
What?
I want you to eat them.
But they're disgusting.
You should have thought of that before you made them.
Wesley has finally broken his fast. Though unlike Gandhi, he did it with caramel corn and a plate of ding-dongs. As for me, I'm afraid my ordeal is just beginning. Wesley's given me an hour, and time's almost up. I can wait.